Okay, we have two people that haven't played this. I am going to put you over to the very, very special map right at the beginning, and then we're going to go with a little bit of fun text as I describe a little bit of what you're going to be seeing. And what you're going to be seeing isn't actually going to be a lot for most of you.
So Ginny is a sorcerer?
You can feel free to add yourself in any order.
Is Ginny a sorcerer?
Yes.
Can I get you to use a wand on me, please?
Mage armor?
Yes.
Do you mind if I take a charge for myself?
Sure.
Okay, mage armor all around.
Excellent.
Sala has a wand of Cure Light Wounds that he will give to someone that can cast it. Can anybody cast it?
The bards can.
Yes, I have the same.
So can the cleric.
Doubtful.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I don't even know who's who here. Let's see. Sorcerer, pirate guy's bard, clearly. Let's see. Numiel is a bard as well.
Yeah, with a long spear, so a reach bard.
Who else we got? Saladang. I don't know what he is. Is he the cleric?
He's a fighter.
Oh, he's a fighter. And since Sonoda's
that wants to be an inquisitor, but no inquisitors.
All right.
And then we've got a cleric.
Nada, she is the cleric.
And Doubtful is a monk.
And
We are piled up here.
I doubt he's a monk. Oh.
Yeah, he doubts he is a monk too.
You got dynamic lighting going here, or no? Or you
Yes.
Oh,
Looks
yes.
like it.
Dynamic lighting.
So everybody, let me know. Everybody except for the dark vision people, I'm assuming you're going to that you can hopefully see said map, but are going to be slightly blind here.
Yes. And trying to get... looks like maybe one of my dancing lights made it over or something. Can you find them and spread them out a bit?
Only one? Well, I can just make more. Let's see. It's also going to be my use for the fact that the outside area is illuminated.
They have to be within 10 feet of each other.
Yeah, I know.
But I'm going to be using them as well because I need to illuminate the outside area a little bit.
Yeah, they're shrinking.
So they're not in the way. You should... let's see. You should have control over all the dancing lights.
Yeah. Let's see. I do not seem to have control over the one on top of the other caster.
Should be just 4 of them, right?
Strange.
Now I can pick it up.
Ah, it was just in the way. Okay, that one, okay. And I'm going to make one more here. That's a dancing light for you. Which is getting huge. Let's see. There we go.
There is... Come on, why can I not select my familiar? I can't seem to control my familiar now. He may just be caught on something. Can you move him?
Oh, yeah, let's see. And the familiar is caught on something, yes. Another dancing light. That's what the dancing light was. Okay, there are dancing lights everywhere. We'll just leave them here.
They're doing the Macarena.
This. They get bigger when I...
Yeah, let's see, how often do I... Okay, 1 minute. Dismissible.
Yeah, you're recasting it a lot if that's what you're using.
Yep. I'm also using light from my wayfinder, but dancing lights see further out.
Yeah. And I've run this quite a few times, as I said, but never in core. There's a lot of ways GMs like to do this, and one of them happens to be one I really don't like, is making everybody just completely blind. So I've set it up that you should be able to see your other party members, and although you can't actually, well, see it, you can at least know the fact that your party member is saying, there's an X to my left. You know, you know about it, you don't have to, you know.
You're so nice, Thor.
Thank you. I think it's really annoying if you have to constantly be asking your dark vision people or somebody with the actual light source. You can all see what everybody else can see. Right. Welcome to the Emerald Spire, the Tower Runes. The first level of the Emerald Spire, as far as any sort of reason why you are here, is of course not included. So I have made up my own nice little introduction. The Emerald Spire has recently been discovered in the River Kingdoms, quite close to Thornkeep, in fact, and it was thought lost to time, but what it was actually just was buried under rubble that has slowly been driven off by rain and such. And recently, a team of Pathfinders has come across this strange green fortress-like thing that is pretty much sitting at the bottom of a small canyon in the River Kingdoms. The report they brought back was that the crystal making up the walls was of some sort of unknown material that seemed to interfere with their vision greatly. They're not entirely certain as to why. As in, hint, hint, bring torches and such, and light sources. Those things are going to be really, really useful. And after hearing this, with a few minutes later, Ambrose Valson gathers up the nearest Pathfinders, who happen to be you at this particular point in time, and sends you off to figure out what exactly whether it is the fabled Emerald Spire of legend or not, and make the first level safe for a team of non-field agents to come in and investigate the place, and try and see if you can't find a way down further on into the area, if this is the place they think it is. And with that, you get sent off through the lovely marsh into the lovely, raining, marshy River Kingdoms, but have enough time to purchase stuff, knowing not much about the Emerald Spire except for myths and legends that it was built in Aslanti times, and no one seems to have much knowledge about it. But I do drop the hint that light sources are good.
I'll buy some torches. Because, cheap.
Yeah. As you arrive, the stone staircase that leads up to the tower door is now nothing more than a rubble-strewn cliff. On the tower's south side, a dirt path winds up the steep embankment to a pitch-black doorway, except for those of you with dark vision. Now comes the fun part about Emerald Spire Part 1. Those of you with dark vision have absolutely no problems here. You can see every other light source used on this level has a maximum range of 5 feet, no matter what its original range is. All other light is completely obstructed, which is actually part of the fact why this place has remained hidden so long. The green emerald spire absorbs light. Anything that comes close to it dims greatly to the point of barely being visible. And
Yeah, this can't be good.
What you guys talking about? Sonata can see just fine.
yeah, you can see just fine. You can even see the you're pretty sure there's something sleeping down here, which
Indeed, I see something, guys. Be careful.
hasn't quite noticed you yet, but probably will if you go down that path without great care.
I don't know how other kind of care we're going to manage, so...
Well, I'm not staying in front.
Doubtful.
Feel free to arrange yourself in any way you wish.
Doubtful will take the lead because he doubts it's going to be any safer than in the back.
Yeah, good
And
idea.
maybe
'cause
his-
probably has the most AC.
And maybe his stone sense will pick something up as he's going along. Just a reminder to the GM that I have that. So, if we come across a secret door or a trap or something, it should get an automatic check. Don't think you guys can line up like that.
Well, you could, but you'd.
Oh yeah, I guess if we're just walking, yeah.
Yeah, how wide is the path? Is it at
I
least
will-
10 feet or is it just 5 feet?
It's 5 feet, but one person could do it could easily walk, and one person could squeeze up to the cliffside, basically, which isn't very comfortable, but it works.
All right.
And as you approach,
Can I attempt to be stealthy? That's
Go
not going to
for
matter
it.
because they'll hear everybody else or they'll smell us or something.
they might. You are very much going to be headed into combat very, very soon. The only question is when.
Let's find out. Won't be long.
Let me just roll a d20 for no apparent reason.
I'm stealthy, but I forgot to don't singing when I walking.
And at this point, Doubtful and probably your cleric here start seeing some things inside, which start not sleeping anymore.
Uh-oh. Dun dun dun.
Sorry, I'm gonna need to remove everybody because of and feel free to roll initiative. The two of you see some sort of what can only be described as a cross between a rat and a dog, and I don't mean a chihuahua.
The goblin dog. We dwarves know about these things.
Yes, you're also pretty sure, without even making any checks, that there is a goblin who was sort of lying up against that wall, who notices the dog yapping and doesn't.
How high is this little bit here?
It's a 10-foot
Okay.
slide.
Is it hard
And
to climb?
Up, yes, but it wouldn't be too terribly difficult to slide down. Well, in fact, it's remarkably easy to slide down. The whole
Yeah, we don't want to go down. Or is that up? Or is that going up? Or that's up, right? From
that's
where we are? The entrance is up above us
Yeah,
or
it's
below
above
us?
It's above us. We're going
Yeah.
up.
you're going up. Yeah, it's above you, and which of course the map sadly does not have any 3D options. So
The way it's drawn makes it look like it goes up.
yeah, but I mean for line of sight purposes, you can't quite see them yet, but you hear sounds you've heard before. A yipping little dog and some sort of weird little creature that sounds awfully goblin-y going and saying something. If anybody here happens to speak goblin, I'll tell him what he's to say.
That's a good question.
No,
No.
Language
no
is
skill
common.
points.
Nope.
Not enough skill points yet.
I only speak language. Goblins not.
Goblin wants to speak goblin.
Why can't they
And-
be common like everybody else? Jeez.
I know. They're so inconsiderate.
They didn't have enough skill points either.
Surprised they have any. And the yipping gets closer as a weird rat dog creature approaches from above, running straight at its hated enemy, the dwarf.
Hated enemy. Nice.
Well, hated enemy for Goblin Dog is anything not Goblin Dog.
Hey, whatever. Have at it, bro.
And has ended its turn. It's not terribly intelligent.
So it popped over the edge and slid down the slope.
No, it took a double move to run.
It
all
went.
the way
It went
down.
actually along the path. Okay, good.
Has pretty good movement speed, actually.
It's a big rodent.
Pretty much. Which brings us to Kelly, or Jeannie.
Yep. I, at this point, cast my dancing lights and send them towards this pitch black door that I hear things coming out of.
It's slightly above you, but
Do I have a line of sight to here?
yeah, we'll say you do. You'll probably see something if something happens to pop into the doorway, which might just happen.
Should only be 4 lights.
Well, this one's the
Yeah.
GM's.
Yeah, the dancing lights are the ones that have a template or
They have a nameplate.
have a name.
In that case, I grabbed the wrong one.
Well,
One of them.
move a couple. of them.
Oh.
It's
There we go.
It's gonna get slightly confusing. I can remove the other ones as soon as you're inside. I just wanted to illuminate the actual area outside because it is illuminated.
Does my familiar want to do anything? No, he stays perched on my hat, the lazy bum, for raven that he is.
Smart. Doesn't want
And I don't want to move up. So that's the end of my turn.
Okay. Brings us to Rob.
Is it possible for me to get in this square next to the goblin dog?
It would be with you would be squeezing, and you would need an acrobatics to not take an attack.
Let's see. I'm not worried about the acrobatics, so I'll provoke to move there.
He will try and bite you. Oh, okay. That's off to a bad start for you.
Well, don't make me blow all my spells before we get to the first room. Jeez.
Is a 19 hit?
Yep, that'll hit me. And so I will move to there and try to return the favor to Mr. Dog, and I will miss horribly. I'm done.
That'll miss horribly. You'll take 8 points of damage and need a fortitude save, lest bad things happen to you.
Hey, if you're gonna take the attack of opportunity anyways, move behind him.
Yeah, if you have the moment for it, go for it. Go flank and all that. Not sure where you're
Oh,
starting.
sorry, I was muted. I don't think I have the movement because I had to squeeze, correct?
That's
If you're 20
5.
feet, yeah, then you're.
That's only 15 feet so far of movement.
Yeah, if you've got 20, you're gonna have.
That's 25 feet of movement.
Alright, I'm there.
Yeah, the 20 feet of movement. It's annoying.
Okie doke.
Which brings us to the captain.
Can the captain see the dog?
Yep.
Aye, he can.
I'm gonna shoot my bow then. Probably missed it.
Sadly, yes.
And I'll
Quite-
pop it up.
Quite the scalawag, though.
Don't 5-foot step.
Then I won't.
Yeah, because Numio has a long spear, so she can actually attack from there, right?
So, how doubtful are you of the situation?
Oh, this is horrible. This is all going to go horribly wrong. Nobody's singing, right? Okay, so I'll just punch. Ooh. Ooh, do I know if punching him is going to be just as bad as getting bit by one?
Oh, can I do? I'm sorry. Can I go back in time and do a knowledge?
Sure. Yeah. Sure.
They're all the same. I got a 7. I probably don't know.
Good.
You're fine. Those things.
Okay, go for
It's
it.
just a dog, ladies.
Kill it, dog. It's a rodent, man.
Don't talk back to the captain.
And yeah, those are actually both going to hit, and they're going to drop said dog into unconsciousness.
Does he drop after the first hit or the second one?
The second one.
Okay.
I'm gonna stabilize it.
Stabilize it, nothing. Kick it off the cliff.
I'm just gonna move it aside as I
And I move
just
5-foot step that way.
Nobody wants to stabilize the rodent, unless of course you do. In which case,
No, I'm good.
it'll get back up and bite you.
I want to eat it for dinner later, because I have a feeling we're going to stay a couple days inside level 1.
I don't know if I want to eat a goblin dog. I think my hands are starting to itch.
Well, Sonata's like, well, it's good eating, man.
You seem to be completely fine. Whatever that
Yeah,
was.
it'll be later.
No, actually,
Get it right. Sorry, I'm not playing sickly. He's my other dwarf.
I will cast light on my holy symbol,
Yep.
and after that I will move. 5, 6 here.
Okay.
I take my spear with the 2 hands, my long spear.
Okay. That will bring us to some more yelling in a strange language. As it looks like something gets up, walks on over to here, looks at you, and starts yelling back a lot more in some foreign language. And it looks very, very annoyed as it seems to be pointing at the dog and pointing at...
It's the goblins.
Pointing at Doubtful and making some threatening gestures involving one finger. And it... you see that it is equipped with both some sort of a weird pole arm that it takes out. It also has a bow on its back.
Horse chopper or dog slicer?
Horse chopper. The reach one.
Yeah, that's the horse chopper.
Yep. And Sonoda.
She's going to move there, and then she's going to lay flat up against the wall so she can get cover, and then end her turn.
Okay. Right. Genie. You can now see that there is some strange green goblinish creature up there. I'm assuming that's part of Pathfinder 101.
Yeah. It's like a DC 5 to idea goblin.
Yeah.
Do I have a clear line of sight to it from here?
It will have, let's see. I think from there, it will have cover because you're both small, and it's up there.
Partial or total?
Partial.
Okay, add whatever it add its partial cover bonus to its AC as I toss an acid splash at it. No, I'm not gonna hit.
Okay. That's right. Well, acid splashes all around him and creates a little bit of a slide of rocks, but nothing else for now. And Rob, you're quite happy. That stupid dog has been eaten up quite soundly. Doesn't seem to be getting back up.
Yep. I will double move. I'll double move to there, and I'm done.
Which will show you that there is in fact a goblin there wielding some sort of pole arm. And the captain.
The captain's gonna shoot him, mate.
Aye.
Aye, that's a hit for 5.
That is indeed a hit.
And I'll move up.
Goblin shrieks, making more threatening gestures towards you.
Shut that thing up already!
Making an awful lot of noise. Doubtful.
I'm going to do a single 5, 10, 15 to here, assuming that I'll have a little more elevation and a clear view, and I'm going to throw a javelin at the goblin, but I'm pretty sure it's going to miss. I'm going to use my unarmed strike one because it's the same attack bonus, whatever what I'm throwing. Okay. And I totally roll a 1. I don't think I'm even... I think that went off the cliff. God damn it.
Totally hit the wall.
Yes. There is a javelin in the wall here. On the plus side, it's easily recoverable.
You can use it to climb.
That was my plan.
What
I told you that was going to miss.
What kind of team did Valson give the captain?
So
Can't hit the side of a barn.
3, 4, 5, 6, and I use my long spear to attack the goblin.
Yep.
Ooh, it's a reach weapon fight. Nice.
That will hit. Drawing blood once more from the goblin. Goblin seems to be looking around, looking backwards and screaming even more.
Where the hell are you guys?
You get the feeling that's probably what he's saying. He's going to take a step backwards and hit you with that big, nasty-looking cleaver thingy of his. And a 14 will hopefully miss.
Yes, just miss.
Because he really, really hates you.
Yeah, he really hates part of me.
Yeah.
Goblins hate humans?
Oh, well, this one with...
He's a ranger goblin.
Sonoda.
I'm done.
Was that on a single move?
Yippers.
Okay. I'll just be a nice guy and remind you, if you happen to be carrying a wand, that there's a very injured person in front of you.
Who's carrying the wand that he said he'd give it to a bard or something? I didn't give it to the cleric.
Oh.
I have a wand too. I would have given to you.
Okay.
The captain has his own one.
Doubtful would have handed you a wand too.
Okay, then I got
I've
to
got
smack
some
the
squares.
dude in front of me with a wand, I guess then.
Okay. Oh.
For a savage 8 hit points.
Which is exactly how many he lost.
Much obliged.
And Genie, you see the goblin has backed away from the cliff, is shouting even more, but he's left a little bit of a blood trail there behind him. He does seem quite wounded, but you're worried about all the noise he's causing.
But I probably cannot hit him from here at all, can I?
If you have some sort of area of effect, yes. Otherwise...
He is outside the range of my 15-foot cone, so no.
Yeah.
The joy of first-level casters.
Yep.
I just move
Just to put that out there for...
here. And Corvy is still sitting on my hat like a lazy bum. I think he's fallen asleep even.
Just to put that out there, this will be GM XP to my first core wizard, as I'm not going to play him at first level in core.
Coward.
I wanted a challenge.
I'm making an abjurer that will literally be doing nothing at first level. I'm like, I cast protection from evil on you, and then I'm gonna sit here. Salah. Rob. Yes.
I'm gonna move through Numiel and provoke.
You are going to provoke a little.
Acrobatics, man. Oh
Yes,
wait,
you have.
what kind of armor are you wearing?
You didn't learn your lesson the first time, you bilge rat.
Yeah, if he has medium
You
armor,
see-
he can't.
Yeah. Well,
I got chainmail on. But
Yeah,
do,
yeah,
do I get soft cover moving through Numiel?
let's see. Hang on. You do actually get enough cover moving through an alley. Hang on. You've got cover because of Numel. I don't actually, and the wall. I don't actually think he gets the attack of opportunity because of,
Not if he has any kind of cover.
no. You have cover. He doesn't get an attack of opportunity.
Alright, I'll take a swing at him. 18.
Nice.
Oh, and that will cleave its head clean off. It still keeps on yelling for a second or two because it realizes it's dead, but then it drops to the ground. But you can hear, as you've managed to make your way all up here, that there are noises coming from within of more troops scrambling towards the entranceway. They're just
Try not to get
bit
bottlenecked
too
out here.
slow.
Yeah, there's more of them.
All right. Let's get inside before we get bottlenecked somewhere.
Yeah.
What? Are we still in initiative or are we out?
You are
Yeah,
still in initiative, yes.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No worries. So, that captain.
Alright, if there's some more coming, I'm gonna try to inspire you with my bard song. And I'll stay right here for now since it looks like I got a good shot if they come down this hallway. And I'm done.
No, there's a cliff there, dude.
I was shooting before.
Yeah,
That's because he was standing on the edge.
Yeah, he had. That was fine. As soon as he backed away, he sort of got out of it.
Then I'll move up then.
Okay, I'll
Sorry,
double move. 5, 10, 20,
Stay here.
10, 15, 20. Double move to there.
Alright. Alright. Erase a certain somebody from initiative because he is no longer among the living. And doesn't count. That's doubtful and nominal.
1, 2, 4. I go inside.
You see
Nothing.
you see about nothing.
Yeah. There's walls. Oh, and there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's like a barricade of some sort there.
Yeah. And I will ready an attack if I see something coming.
Okay. You should be able to do that if somebody puts up some sort of a light for you to see. Otherwise, that's.
I've got low light vision, so I see too
Okay.
square of me.
Yeah. Low light vision doesn't actually seem to work in here.
Okay.
This is like I said, it's a very, very annoying sort of thing. The only thing that works in here is dark vision. Otherwise, you see the square.
Just tell Ginny to move her lights in. And you
Oh, I
should be
plan on
okay.
it.
Yeah. I've got light of my side, but if something comes,
Yeah.
I will see it shadowy.
You'll be able to see it.
Dark vision.
Michael. With the dark vision, yes.
Let's see over here. 10, 15, 20, 25.
Make the entranceway go all
25,
entranceway goes all
30.
black.
And then I'll stop there for a double move.
Okay. Okay. Before you go, Ginny, there's going to be some minor alterations to the initiative.
Okay, I'll wait. That's an uncomfortable number of initiative rolls I'm seeing.
Several goblins around you seem to be waking up. But where they are, you're not quite sure.
Dun dun dun.
And let's rearrange things. Because things have changed just a little bit. Ginny.
Okay. I double move up the cliff.
It's a move
Let me
action.
get over here.
The lights, right?
No, it is a free.
Okay.
And ooh. Actually, here, because they got to stay within 10 feet.
Yeah. Now I can just remove the ones that don't count.
Do they actually do anything?
Yeah, there's light in a 5-foot radius around each one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, they provide illumination
Yeah.
as torches.
This
Wow.
one's
Several
not sure.
torches.
Now the captain is getting. You can still see the thing. I just didn't notice that you were still outside and deleted your light. Sorry about that. Which brings us to Rob.
So we'll move in. That's 15 foot of movement. I still don't see anybody. I'll go there. That's 20. And I'll ready an action if I see any hostiles to take a swing at them.
Okay. Next person to go. You go in a lovely initiative order. I think you should be able to see the outline of a door here. Something runs into it head first and starts yapping.
Well, no. I keep wanting to make dog sounds, but it's probably something else.
I'm afraid whatever sounds that thing is making doesn't quite. Dog wouldn't quite describe it. Giant rat mixed with some sort of. You're not sure you want to know, basically.
But I keep my sea shanty going as a free action, and I'm gonna double move up.
Yeah, alright. You realize as you're taking that last step that you're moving in front of a man with a readied weapon held high to strike at whatever comes, just so you know. Not that he said, not that he would attack you, but it would block off him getting to attack any enemies.
New meal as well.
Yes. Fortunately, the captain is now a really viable target. As something comes like doopy 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 doop, who goes, "What the?" in some sort of strange language, and out of the darkness, you can't quite see what's going on. An arrow appears.
Great, you're gonna be flat-footed.
Captain, and strikes you for 3 points of damage.
Captain does not like that.
I think he would. That's not a very polite thing to do to guests. But they're goblins. You know. You're gonna need to teach them some manners. So doubtful.
Hopefully there's no goblin in the room with the dog to open the door for him.
I'm doubtful can do any damage.
Oh, it's my turn. So, you know there's something over there. Those guys are there. I'm going to move all the way to here. There's all sorts of goblins down there, I will say. And I'm going to fling a javelin at this one right here.
Okay.
What are you throwing that at? I don't see nothing down there.
I actually get to use my +1 versus goblinoids in this scenario. That's kind of nice.
Yep.
And you get another +1 from Bard Song also into damage.
I have that in there. It's actually one higher on the attack roll, so that's a 15.
And that is a flat-footed goblin. And now he is known as a dead goblin. As that javelin pierces his stomach, and he goes down yammering something in a language you're thankful you don't understand.
This is the one that opens the door, probably.
I'll never get to see Paris. Suddenly, the door is flung open.
Oh, more on the left.
As there's
one of those guys in there, stupid rat dogs.
There's a guy here holding one of them pole arm thingies.
Another little rangery looking fellow.
Yeah. He's gonna.
I'm assuming a lot of people can't see here, so I'll just try and mention when I see stuff.
Yeah, that's a slight problem with the first level Spire's difficulty rating goes from very dependent upon how many humans and how many dwarves and such are in the party. In the normal mode, it's, you know, I've been used to running this with Aasimars and Tieflings and dwarves and half-orcs and gnomes with dark vision and so forth. This is actually a lot harder. With cover, he is going to strike you, doubtful.
Okay.
He is doubtful that he will hit. Bob, will a 17 hit you?
Nope. With cover, I have a 24 AC.
Yeah, well, oh yeah, okay.
Oh, I see. You already took it off. Gotcha.
Either way, yeah, your wisdom, dexterity, and mage armor are
correct.
Good. And plus, you're not a human, so he doesn't hate you as much, which is weird. Because
yeah, it's true. He should get that. No goblins normally have something.
have something against
dwarves. Yeah, I don't know. Probably not.
Not in Pathfinder, apparently. This here goblin, though, however, does have something against you, as he's going to move into. Now he can't really get into any cover and still.
Is that thing there like a little pillar?
That looks like a melted chunk of the rock you see all around you.
But I mean, he can hide behind that.
You could hide behind that, but
okay.
He won't be able to get a shot off at you with that. You've still got soft cover here from the thing you're standing behind. If he goes here, he's going to be shooting at really bad cover. He is going to try and shoot you though, because you're there and just threw a javelin at his best drinking buddy. Which means more alcohol for him, so he's kind of conflicted about this. Which is why he misses.
Ching.
Numenal, you see arrows flying all around.
I will give Numenal the heads up, saying there's a couple goblins about 20 feet to my right, and a couple guys in the room to the left, north at 10 o'clock or whatever. Yeah. So she knows kind of where she might want to go. But she won't be able to see if she goes in there, right?
Yeah. Okay, so I move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
You won't be able to see those guys.
As soon as you start walking into that area, you'll basically be walking at half speed because of no
Stop
light.
Up here and attack the guy in the room. At least you can see him. Maybe.
So I finish here and I will attack
that one you can see.
The goblin, but he has probably 20%.
Yeah. Let's see. Well. Ow! That was a savage blow. Sadly, he does have a little bit of. This one seems to be wearing slightly more armor than the others, and he's slightly more dexterous. And that blow just glances off his armor, which would otherwise have been a very powerful attack.
I'm done.
And Sonoda, you can see all the stuff happening all around. A lot of it.
Everybody really needs their own light source.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm thinking here real quick.
I've set it up so that everybody can see around them at least.
Whoa. What is that thing?
It's just a little bubble so I can see what's in range here and what's not in range because I have a channel negative energy.
Gotcha.
I don't want to zap.
I was going to say, can you select out enough folk?
We'll see. I can select out 3. So. Well,
if you manage to
see,
move
if I could apply that bone keep thing, I'd be immune to it.
Yeah, I'll hold off until you guys are less bunched up, and I will just go ahead and do nothing.
Got a ranged weapon?
Oh yeah, but you know, you guys doing
worst case scenario, you can always guidance if you've got that spell.
I do?
Yep.
I don't know. He might have it.
No, I don't got that one.
Oh. Okay.
Jenny.
We'll call that a total defense in case somebody attacks you. Ginny.
If you can move your lights to the right, that might be helpful. Oh, actually, no. We only have the one set of lights, right?
You have one set of lights. They need to be.
Who's got their Wayfinder light going?
I have Wayfinder light going. We seem to be short one dancing light, Thor. You duplicate one of those.
It might be under Saladin there.
Well, I cannot check under him.
No, I think I'd probably just
not there.
Delete one by accident.
No. Okay.
There you go.
Anyway, they gotta stay within 10 feet, so this one's going on top of her.
Yes, dancing light is the most
Get
awesome.
in here, you lazy bird!
And yes, you can see the rat dog. You're not sure you're happy about that. Thing's bigger than you, but looks like a rat. Next to the dog.
Let's see. I may have had to double move. Where did I start? Here? No.
You're actually...
Okay. So that was a single move.
Yep.
I don't see this goblin because he's around a corner. I see this rat dog. Okay, he's got cover, and I think I'm firing into melee, so this will probably miss.
No, you're not firing into melee. That's gonna miss, yeah.
My dice hate me.
They do a little bit. Seem to do that. It's a roll 20 thing. They pick one person every time, I think. That's at least what I've decided, because it's usually me. I think it's just my... Pick a person, and that person gets to roll crap. Rob.
Alright, Saul will move through the soft cover of Doubtful to there.
Yep.
And he'll cleave, starting with the dog and ending with the goblin.
Ooh, yay for cleave.
Cleave,
So let's
good.
see. Oh, I rolled 11 there. So, has the dog acted yet?
Does that include the +1 for the bard? Oh, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, the
Flat-footed dog?
The dog has sadly acted.
Oh, hopeful. Alright, I missed.
Yeah, okay. Maybe Roll20 hates more than one person at once. Let's find out if that's 100% true when the dog tries to bite you. Well, okay.
Not 100%.
It doesn't hate you 100%. And the captain.
Captain's gonna keep his song going. He's gonna shoot that dog right there.
Alrighty.
I didn't add in cover. That's up to you.
You have precise shot?
Sure do, mate.
Excellent. That's a hit. And the dog be looking mighty wobbly, to say the least. I doubt he is going to be able to take more than a point or two more.
Put that thing down!
It's very, very injured looking. Which brings us back to Goblin. Over here, who's going to look at all those mighty adventurers coming and do what goblins do best. As you can see, Doubtful that he moves back. He takes a shot at the person wielding a spear because she can't see him. And he's a bastard. Ooh. From out of the darkness, an arrow hits you, Numiel, for 3 points.
Didn't see that coming.
And Doubtful.
I'm going to charge that guy.
Yep.
Assuming I can.
Yeah. They're
That's going
not
to...
really enough to be difficult terrain. It's the green stuff you see is melted to the ground. Couldn't sit.
Oh, man. Is that... that's not right. That should be 2 higher than that. So it's actually a 14. Which is probably still going to miss.
14 still sadly misses goblins because goblins are really annoying first level
Yep.
foes.
Oh! Actually, no, 1 higher. It's a 15. I forgot my +1 to hit goblinoids. 15.
And you put Bard Song, right?
Yes. I already had the Bard song.
Okay.
It just... did I put it in the wrong number? I did put it in the wrong number. That's what the problem was. Sorry, I'm using the little bars there to keep track of stuff. So it was actually 2 less damage and 3 higher to hit.
Which is still sadly missing the goblin as they
Okay.
are agile little bastards.
They're probably like 16.
Yeah. And this guy here, seeing that now he's got some company, is going to step back and try and poke the newcomer with his lovely little polearm. But I don't think a 16 is going to hit you. What?
Because I tried to cleave, my AC's -2, and I'm a human, so that's actually going to hit me.
Yeah. That will hit then for 7 points of damage. Cleave lowers AC.
Yep.
Get about that sometimes. Thanks for reminding me. And this here goblin, looking around, realizing that he's not able to escape, drops his bow, picks up what you'd call a bread knife, and he calls a sword of some sorts.
Dog slicer.
Yes. Tries to shank you with it. Which, surprisingly, I think is effective.
Yes, because I charged.
Yeah.
If I hadn't charged, that would have been...
2 points of damage.
It's a dwarf slicer.
Yeah. This time around, anyway. And
I just move back here and try to strike the rat dog.
the rat dog. Yep.
Okay. With the cover, it's clearly a miss, and I'm done.
That was missed. The rat dog. And Rob / Sonoda.
Michael / Sonoda.
Sorry.
It's cool. I'm gonna go ahead and move, and then I'm gonna smack my compatriot with the really awesome hat with a wand for 7.
It is a very.
Which awesome hat are you talking about, mate?
Not yours. Yours is beyond awesome. Okay.
Oh, you're tickling my fancy, orc.
Half human.
Yes. As you like it, man. I'm just gonna call you Bosoms if it's okay with you.
That's so sexy.
Yeah, I want to be called Bosoms too.
Don't fight over me, ladies. There's plenty of the captain to go around.
Yeah, because you eat too much.
Shots fired. Genie. Wouldn't be a proper pirate if he wasn't a little bit sexist and crude. I mean, come on.
Let's see. 5-foot step. Give that goblin. Come on. Which means I have to move this here. And this here. Keep them within a 10-foot radius.
Mm-hmm.
And I do not see any goblins yet.
Can you not see the
Do I
horse chopper?
do I have a line of sight to this? No, I think there's a wall in the way.
That light that you moved to the left didn't light anything up for me.
I mean, well, think about it. You know, you make it light up, but after 5 feet away from it, it goes away. So, you can see it, but you can't really see it.
Yeah.
Oh, I just take a very unlikely to hit acid splash at the dog again. No. It has cover.
It has cover, unfortunately. And acid hits the walls of the Emerald Spire, doing absolutely nothing, which leads
Shining
you
it
to
up a
believe,
bit.
leads you to believe that whatever the hell melted this thing must have been some sort of taken quite a bit.
The wood are green. They are immune to acid.
By being green, I know what color I have to dye my hair next, says the gnome.
Yes.
Saul's gonna take a swing at the goblin dog. Maybe he'll be easier to hit. That's a 19.
And you now have a goblin dog shish kebab.
And then I'm gonna move and provoke. And that'll be 20 feet of movement and provoke from the goblin.
Okay. The goblin is going to try and poke you. I think that's going to hit, but only 5 points of damage.
Jeez, man, you're like a damaged sponge.
He's the fighter.
He's tanking.
And the captain.
Captain's gonna keep singing. Looks like we're still in trouble. And I'm gonna shoot that little runt right there, right in the arse. Maybe not.
You'll provoke from there.
Okay.
Hey. Fortunately for you, the goblin does not have combat reflexes. He only has 1 feet, and it's not going to be effective in this scenario.
That one's done.
This year, goblin looks around, sees that the easiest target looks like that orc over there. Fortunately for you, you can see this, but he is going to take a pot shot at you from behind the wall.
Have at it, bro.
Uh-oh.
Well,
16 does not confirm.
excellent. You get hit for 1. And
You okay, Bosoms?
Yeah, I'm fine. Says
Alright.
Doubtful.
Because I can lay my hands on you anytime you want me to.
Yeah, you get no more healing.
the goblin
That's
moves
my
over.
wand anyways.
No healing until you apologize.
Doubtful. You are now in a fight versus a goblin wielding a bread knife.
Well,
We
Well,
will
Organize.
not healing until you apologize.
I got my own wand, mate.
Oh,
It appears that
first attack take him out?
The first one will, in fact, take him out.
Okay, and 10, 15. We move to there after that one. Then. Come here, you. I doubt you're gonna like this.
You seem to doubt a lot of things. It's good. It's the Goblin Commando. Unable to fight properly against you here, and having almost been shot in the arse, he's going to turn around and hit the captain.
What? You can't hit the captain.
Let's find out. Apparently you can't. 13 complications.
Maybe I should channel negative energy and not exclude the captain.
Oops. It's a pirate jig.
You're a funny one, Ginny. You're a funny one.
Which brings us to Numiel.
We'll move here and here. We try to make an acrobatic.
You'll be moving to cover. You're good.
Okay, so I make some strange dance. And I
incredible swim.
strike the goblin.
Sometimes you do
Try
need to
to.
swim through doors.
Unfortunately,
I remember that scenario.
Will unfortunately miss him.
Yeah.
And Sanuda. You can now start surrounding Mr. Goblin.
Well, he's got like a horse chopper, right?
Yep.
But the cover provided by your allies here lets you move right up to him without provoking.
No, let's go up there and
Which
smack
is
him.
handy.
I'll smack him. Holy crap, I actually don't even have a macro for that. I have a macro for everything else but smacking people. Okay. What's my bonus? Oh, no wonder, because it's just a +1. Did I hit it?
Yeah.
Bard song, yes.
Yay! So 1d8 +1, so +2 because the Bard song.
Yep. Ow! That's you strike a telling blow on the goblin with your mace.
Skippers.
Goblin is quite injured by this. I'm quite surprised.
So Sonoda.
You seem a wee bit angry, ma'am.
She was picturing him with your face there.
Do I see the goblin from here, or do I need to move up more?
You can see him from there, yes.
Then time to force a will save from him.
Dum dum dum. Oh yeah, will saves. Those happen to be the best abilities goblins have. No.
Yes. It is dazed for a round. Get over here, Corvy. I want you left behind.
They're lucky if they have not a minus. Let's see. Oh, this one doesn't because he has a class level. Guess. No, he ranges don't get plus. And that will bring us to Rob.
Alright, I'll move into flank, so add 2 to this. Let's see, 14.
Well, unfortunately, still miss because Roll20 still hates you.
I know, I'm cursed. But I am providing a flank, so maybe somebody else can get him. I'm done.
I'm gonna keep my song going. Looks like we need it. And,
The song is a shanty.
would he still have cover here, mate?
Nah, let's say it doesn't. You seem. I think.
I'm gonna shoot him. I'm gonna put him down. Watch this, ladies. You see that?
That does, in fact, put him down.
You gotta believe in yourself.
Goblin be dead. There's one left. That nobody but Doubtful can see. Who looks at doubtful. Looks at his bow. Steps back.
I'm gonna hit you.
And shoots you.
No 20s.
And roll 20 is experiencing a little bit of lag, or the macro just didn't roll. Well, there we go.
Hit me again.
He keeps annoying you. He's not trying to kill you. He's trying to show his superiority over you by doing trick shots and nicking you constantly. So what do you have to say about that?
I go to here and thump thump. Hopefully, find out. Oh wait, did that work? That didn't work. Didn't that work? Sorry. Oh, there it comes.
Oh, yes, that first attack will most definitely hit.
Sorry,
Not,
there was
not-
an extreme lag there, so I didn't need to press it twice.
well, I needed to confirm anyway. Yeah, roll. I had some
Both
roll
hits
20.
hit, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a very dead goblin. It is now a part of the wall, melding in with the green.
I will drag it back this way.
And
I don't think this guy likes me.
oh, he loved you. He was trying to show his appreciation with his uncanny mastery of trick shots for low damage. He just the language barrier, man. What can I say?
Whoa.
There's a door around the corner over there.
There is.
Just
Yeah.
mentioning it because I would have saw it on the way by. Didn't see
Captain's
anything.
gonna- Oops.
Somebody at least sees a barricade down here, and doubtful
Alright.
noticed a doorway here.
I'm going to light a torch and just carry it, just to have it.
Hang on, just a second. Sorry. Just gonna move you right
Can
back
somebody-
here, Michael. Michael, guess what you get to do?
Roll for
Make a
initiative.
saving throw.
No. It's
Saving throw.
Yes, of the.
You tripped a trap, dude.
Yeah, well.
Hey, Captain, can you hit me with my wand?
Yes, sir. You want me to roll for it?
Sure, if you don't mind.
No problem. You got 5.
Perfect.
What was that? DC of that thing. There we go. So, if you would kindly give me a reflex save, Michael.
Doubtful, do you need some healing?
I'm only down 3.
Okay.
Okay, that's good. Like
You
me,
are
just-
going to be standing here and underneath a bit of rubble that falls from the ceiling, blocking off the entryway to that
Question.
room.
Thor?
Yep.
Was this something that my stone sense would have picked up as I walked by? If I came within 10 feet of it?
Not.
If it's
Let's
a trap
see.
set in stone of some sort.
See,
I might not have made the roll and noticed it. I'm just saying when I came past here.
it's. I'll give you I'll give you a roll because the scenario never says so. I always imagine it as being sort of a net holding rocks, but it could be that that there's just rocks are set to collapse or whatever. So I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
Okay. So it would have been a 23 as I walked past.
You're like, hey,
Notice
there's a trap here.
And
If
so I
you
would have
walk-
pointed that out before they started walking off that way. Then, since that was when they were way over there.
Yeah, you notice if you happen to perhaps walk into this area or this area.
Because I was there at one point. So if it was in 10 feet of there,
Yeah,
I would have had a chance to notice it.
the entire ceiling above this here 9-foot square is There's a bunch of rocks above that are set to fall if somebody triggers a tripwire.
Ah, well, you know, my time in the mines back in Kravenkus, you know, we noticed these sorts of things, so I'll point that out and say, careful. Those rocks
That
up, I wouldn't.
sounds horrible.
Proper dwarfy occupation.
Yes. Everybody done the. Yeah. There has been some healing. Let's see.
Does anyone else want any healing? I'm glad to lay my hands on you if you need it.
I do not.
Alright, I'm offering, it's free. The captain gives out heals for free, just let me know.
It's never free. Okay,
Have we met before, mate?
I doubt everything, so if it's free, I doubt it. Thor, I'm going to carry a torch from this point forward, so I'll be a light source. Doubtful will be, since I can flurry with just one hand.
Yeah.
Captain's gonna have his wayfinder on too, if that matters.
Okay. There's one slight minor problem with that, however, is the fact that I don't think dynamic lighting will let me make you a light source, and that isn't, and allow you to keep your dark vision. So,
Gotcha.
yeah, it's going to be.
Just give me one that called torch, and I'll know which one it is. I got 10 torches, so I could light a whole bunch. So we can light up a whole room if we need to.
Can burn the whole place down if you want to. Well, sadly, no. You need a little bit more heat than that. To back, and we'll call that torch. Just sort of try and remember to keep that with your square, and yeah, you should provide illumination for other people.
Okay, can you give me control of that one?
Oh, right. I do need to do that, don't I? Well, you also, with this, gain control over dancing lights, but...
That's okay, I don't need to touch this. And, yeah, I'll point out that the ceiling looks like it's ready to fall, but I won't necessarily know how it's triggered, so...
Yes. There's something
Which square is trapped?
All
the ceiling is set to fall.
All squares that lead into this room. There's no way of getting into here. It's basically if you can see where I'm pinging.
Yep.
Good.
Yep, I got it.
Yeah, all that square and every square around it would trigger a cave-in.
Okay. So can we search the goblins and stuff?
But of course, the goblins themselves don't really carry around a lot of stuff. But
The two ranger fellows
both had a flask on them of some sort of potion. And
Ginny,
of course,
can you tell what that is?
And of course, if you happen to be small, they've got a bunch of fun equipment.
I can try to identify it if you want.
With a 9, I probably can't.
Nope.
If you don't mind equipment that smells of goblin, they've got a bunch of nice bows and horse choppers and armor.
All size small.
Yeah.
Armor and weapons that I'm not proficient with. Yay!
Woo. You can walk
armor
around.
will give me arcane spell failure.
Yes, you can carry around a horse chopper to look, mean. That will tell you, and by identifying one, I'm going to give you both because they're the same, and you could figure that one out. They're both potions of cure moderate wounds. Sadly, they were both killed in 2 hits, and neither one had time to use it.
Okay.
2 to 3, but
I'll fetch my javelins, by the way, including the one stuck in the cliff.
They were both they were so sure of themselves that they didn't think they needed the healing.
Is this a cave-in up here? Is that blocked? Way up top? of the
That
stairs?
looks like it was probably originally the. I'll give you the block text.
Oh, okay.
This large foyer seems to have been the main tower entrance, but the grand doorway leading outside is now a broken mass of glass rubble. Crumbling archways lead to the north and south.
Which way is north?
On this map, I believe they actually managed to move. Yep, it's to the right. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be right? As per usual, Paizo. So
it's blocked up those stairs there, right? And
yeah.
Can we see across this barricade over here?
You can see a little bit. I think you should be able to see a little bit.
Does it look like the goblins built this to keep something out, or something put this here to keep the goblins out?
It does look like it's made of goblin construction. It's as in it's a heap of junk. It's not a proper barricade.
Gotcha. Alright. And of course there's that door down there. And the trap ceiling area over there. Alright. I doubt anyways it's going to be any good, so it's up to you guys. I'd like to check out the barricade, I think.
Before I move into this square officially, is this square trapped?
Not the one you're in, at least. What
Okay.
square?
The square I just moved to.
I think Jenny's in right now.
Yeah, Jenny.
Let me. I can make it really easy by just simply telling you where it is.
Yeah. Okay. And then I start sending the dancing lights down here to explore. Probably after recasting them, because it has been probably more than a minute.
Yeah.
After searching and identifying, it'll be a minute. But the fight actually lasted less than a minute.
It's pretty quick.
Yeah.
So we have 3 or
I
2.
just dropped it outside the wall.
So you guys want to do the door or the barricade?
Seem to be the ways to go.
Here.
I'm over the door.
Listen at the door.
Give me a perception check.
I don't hear anything.
Oh. You do, in fact, Rob. You hear... I wonder how I can reproduce that sound. But you hear a very... You hear one sound of snoring, and another sound of some weird food, sort of food noises. Let's call them that.
I give the party the international symbols for sleep and eating.
Wait, he wants us to eat a sleeping guy? Taking that. He wants to camp.
Yeah. Then a facepalm.
Sorry, dwarves use different international signals.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I think all dwarf signals involving, involving the mouth are going to be kind of hard. There's a beard in the way. Gonna like.
So here's a question.
What are you mouthing? I can't see.
If Numiel were to put a light spell on the end of her long spear, would she be able to attack things that were 10 feet away?
Sure, if you keep it stretched out 5 feet in front of you.
Okay, great.
Hold it in a normal fashion. That sounds reasonable.
Just kind of sucks when you have a reach weapon and can only see 5 feet. Being in a frickin' fog cloud all the time.
So I will do that.
That sounds like a more fun solution
advice.
to this than saying, nope, sorry, you're going to get to stand around and do nothing all day.
Right. I'll open the door because I doubt I'll be able to. Probably locked.
The door is open.
Alright, we'll attempt to do it quietly.
Okay, give me a stealth check.
This will be as bad as the last one. Go! Oh, not horrible.
That will not be horrible indeed. You see a room. There appear to be... Let me just mark.
These are the goblins with horrible perception checks.
All goblins have horrible perception checks, actually. What you see when you enter the room is that there is one goblin. Oh, let me start off by giving you a little bit of block text, because everybody loves block text. And yeah. Anywho, this room is divided into two sections by a 20-foot long rubble-free passageway, which you cannot see, but you know because you're psychic. From this curving room, doors lead east and west, which will be right and left, and a passage leads south. A small table with 4 rickety chairs sits in the middle of the room. A pair of dice lies on the table amid cups and plates. And you see that one of the goblins has fallen asleep, and the other one, this one here, is standing on the table with a bunch of food and seems to be trying to see how much he can stack on the other one's head. And he hasn't noticed you.
Ooh, how high has he gotten it?
He's doing pretty good. You see, there's a lot of mess on the floor, so he's probably started again a couple of times. But
seems ashamed to interrupt him.
He's gotten like there's 6 items of food on his. Some stale bread, just a couple of fruits, and a little bit of, you don't want to know, meat. He's like, keep stacking it. He is completely oblivious to your presence.
Can we just coup de grace or what?
No, you wouldn't be able to coup de grace. You can make them both nap. Yes, you could do that.
You can do that, yes. Since this man seems to be about as perceptive as a rock, you would be able to do that easily.
Okay, I'm casting it from a scroll.
Do you get a negative on your save if you're already asleep?
He's just going to continue to be asleep. The other one is going to fail, but he sort of turns to you and says, "My masterpiece! Don't destroy my masterpiece!" And manages to make himself drop in the direction so that he doesn't knock over the other guy. Stuff that's piled on top of the other guy. And they're both asleep.
Oh, wait. There might be more of them around. Somebody tie those guys up.
If they sleep,
Rope is expensive.
If they sleep, can't we just coup de grace them?
You can.
That wouldn't be very nice, would it?
Sonata would go ahead and coup de grace them because they're evil creatures, and she has
So much for the
laws
master.
about it.
So much for the masterpiece.
You hear
Wizard, I can't believe you did that.
Don't you want to take one alive and ask him?
Nobody can speak the language. Oh wait, he just said masterpiece, right? So clearly he can.
There's no translatable word in Goblin, so it just uses the common.
Oh, I
word.
see.
He only knows how to say masterpiece in common, I'm afraid.
Okay, so I'll just cut their throats and be done with it.
They die. But one of them at least dies happy, having completed his masterpiece.
Exactly.
Are these doors or windows?
That lovely part of the map is a secret door, but
There is also one here.
I'll just tell you that it leads back to the trapped room and does absolutely nothing. This is a door. I don't know why they put the secret door on the map. I never do. This is a door.
Any booty on the goblins?
I saw the secret door anyways automatically when I walked past.
Yep.
There's some food.
There is some food, but you would be destroying the masterpiece.
Well,
You'd feel really bad about it for about 5
Is
seconds.
it edible? Even edible by our standards? Food.
No.
Yeah, we leave the masterpiece. Stacked on the goblin's now severed head, I suspect.
Listen at this door down here.
Yes.
I can't believe you murdered them goblins. It's horrible.
It's the
Goblins
eternal
deserve-
sleep. Yeah, freaking goblins, I agree.
That
Nothing but
is
trouble.
Sonata's
that is
not
a lot
really
of
gonna-
perception.
You know, Sonata's not really gonna feel bad about it. So, you know, don't try.
What holy symbol does Sonata have, out of curiosity?
Abadar, the key.
Well, goblins are the destruction of civilization, so I suppose
Yeah, but they pose a hazard to trade and law and everything else. So,
suppose you'd really.
Some people say that about pirates too. We're not all bad. Look at me.
you did sexually harass me,
She has been pondering doing this to you too.
and you were sexually harassing her. So, I mean,
Yeah.
I just called the bosoms, and I asked the permission.
Exactly.
She didn't say no, so I did it.
See, nothing bad.
So do we detect anything through this door here? Or if I had a 24 perception.
You hear what appears to be goblins arguing. Seem to have come across another place where the goblins are taking a penalty to their perception checks.
We'll make the universal goblins arguing sign. But the dwarvish version.
I imagine that is a quite rude sign. Because dwarves are not like goblins.
Why don't you stick it up your own ass, doubtful? It's not very nice of you to say.
So you guys want to go in here? Otherwise, I'll just open the door.
Why not?
Open it up.
Open it up. And are you going to do so stealthily?
I will attempt it. It's only a +2, so chances aren't great.
You'd be surprised. Yeah. These goblins are operating at a perception check of -5. I'm not going to roll. You see 2 goblins that seem to be each hanging on to their half of what appears to be. You're not entirely certain. It might.
Leg of
It's-
somebody.
Giving you the block decks. 2 tables with benches lie scattered around this mess hall. Decaying food of indescribable nature sits on the tables. At the southern end of the chamber, doors exit to the east and west, which is left and right. And you see there are 2 goblins fighting over. Taking a guess, you'd say coyote, and it looks like it's the hindquarters, both legs. They each have one of them in their hands, and they're playing tug of war with it. And they don't hear you open the door.
Coyote haunch.
Yep.
Well, I open the door. You guys can decide where you're going from there.
And they keep saying all sorts of things in Goblin.
Mine. I saw it first.
Why can't somebody speak Goblin? I love doing my Goblin talk in this scenario. There's always somebody that speaks Goblin. That they might actually hear.
Yes, they would probably see
Saul's
that.
gonna,
They're
he's
going
gonna come
to
into
notice
the
as
range.
they-
That.
As you walk in,
As I send my light sources in.
they sort of look at you, and one of them draws his sword, and the other goes, "Ha!" and runs off with the food. Because goblins. The other one is. Let's see how much. How much of a threat 2 goblins are going to pose to you. Let's see, everybody in there? 4, 5, 6, excellent. As long as I can count, everybody is in there. The goblin is going to eat as fast as he can as a full round action.
Oh my god. You see, they're friendly. You're gonna kill him.
It's a magic coyote hunt.
He didn't even attack us. He's a hungry little guy.
Numie.
So I move here.
Yep.
And I will attack this goblin.
Stab a goblin.
I probably hit the table, or perhaps not.
Hit some of the rotten food.
You now have a rotten apple on the end of your spear.
Nice.
You can use that as bait for next attack. Genie.
Move in, adjust the dancing lights a bit. Oh hey, goblin. Days.
Oh, Daze. He's dazed. And Rob.
Alright.
Hop up on the table, man.
Where'd the other one go? I don't see the other one. So I'll move to there and take a swing at him.
You hear munching sounds off to your right.
Yes.
Oh, 15?
I give you the flank.
Yep. And he's
Oh,
flat-footed. And he is also very, very, very dead. The other one was like, ah! Starts eating faster.
Well, I can't see the other one, so I'll start moving up. Mumiel, I don't know if I told you look beautiful today.
You're in the dark.
Thank you.
That's by it.
To your right, dude.
I can't see nothing. I guess I'm gonna double move. Oh, there it is.
You see a goblin trying to eat part of a coyote as fast as possible before.
Is this Oh, there he is. Alright, well that's a double move for me, so I'm done.
Okay.
1 second to knock at the door.
I'll hold my buckler out in front. They're gonna kill you, little guy!
I'm hopping up on the table, cause
Faster. Okay.
I'm going up on the table. There we go.
Hey. Dancing
Done.
on the table. Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah. Goblin-sized tables don't really need acrobatics. You just pretty much walk.
We just stepped up
onto
on the
table.
bench and then up onto the table.
Yeah. Don't even really need to do any jumping or sort of.
Sonata is
slash-
going to go ahead and full defense.
Okay. The goblin holding the coyote hindquarters in one hand, slightly over his mouth, draws a sword and waves it at you and screams something in goblin.
Mine.
And
I think it's a girl goblin, guys. She's trying to flirt with me.
You guys need a room? I doubt she's trying to flirt, dude. Sorry, Captain.
no meal.
Move. So 1, 2. Here is difficult terrain. The green.
No, it's just fancy groundwork.
Okay. So I move here and I attack this goblin.
Oh, poor goblin. Can't even.
Yes, I'm sure we miss out all sorts of color text here because we can't understand it.
It's a poor goblin. I don't have
I should have gone for
the
the
will to kill him.
I should have gone for the coyote.
Well, then he would be attacking you right now. Genie?
Oh, sorry, I got distracted. Move my light so everyone can see this goblin.
He's very engaged in eating what is left of said coyote.
Corby's like, that looks great. Can I have some? I'm like, no, Corby. And let me double check range real quick. Yes. Days. Goblin, will save.
Oh yeah.
This
guy is dazed, and we'll just speed things along and remove him from the map, as he is going to be dead next turn.
Very certainly.
And he's not going to get his ready to action either, because he's dazed and is going to shank anybody who goes for his food or attacks him. He interprets them as the same.
Dun dun dun.
Well, this room holds a lot of loot.
Ooh.
If you like rotten food and of various, at least you gotta give them credit for one thing though. They have a wide variety of. I'm afraid there'll be no booty in here. Well, there'll be some, but it seems to be resisting your attempts.
Mostly
Don't put up on
meat,
the table,
huh?
man.
Oh. If the goblins were eating here, Corby's like probably like pecking at all the rotten meat because he's a natural scavenger.
Yep, like a rotten meat. So that coyote was actually kind of fresh. That's why they were so adamant in bickering over it.
Mm-hmm.
And he was willing to lay his.
I let
the
Corby
goblin.
peck at the coyote.
That one's still okay.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally good enough to die for a goblin.
Okay, Perceptus door.
Percepto door. You are fairly certain that you hear some sort of strange mechanical and other strange noises coming from that room.
Really?
And an occasional
Well,
occasional something in goblin.
I don't know what the universal symbol for mechanical things is.
You look at the other guys and shrug.
Yeah, so I just opened the freaking door.
Can we take a 5-minute break here?
This would be a great time to do that before you open the door into an actual fight.
That,
Yeah.
yes, I open it very quietly in quotes.
Yeah, you probably kick the door.
You kick it really, really quietly, and
I open it mechanically.
Wow.
I'm still. Oh, that was your perception roll?
He didn't hear that. He did hear you. He did hear the goblins earlier with a GM when I rolled on the GM layer, but he does not hear you kicking open the door for some reason, because he seems to be deaf. But anyway, let's be back in 5 minutes. interesting debate. Always good to go and read piezo boards when you're bored. Ear-piercing scream apparently doesn't do any damage at first level. Isn't a minimum 1d6 in it, and 1d6 per 2 levels rounds down to 0. By rules as written.
Right back.
Huh. Have that clarified. That would be a very, very useless spell at first level. And that's everybody. Alright. As the door is violently kicked open, silently, apparently, you do realize, however, that you weren't entirely unexpected, as the goblins up until now have been doing some point, have had some purpose of letting more important people know that you're coming. Like these weird two fellas that are standing in the next room. This curving room is a good-sized kitchen, complete with decaying tables, cupboards, and bins. One newer table has what seems to be a child's laboratory setup, with broken cups standing in for beakers. And there's a goblin there who's slightly unlike the other ones, actually carrying a kind of normalish weapon with a holy symbol around his neck, along with a incredibly strange constructy thingy that seems to be a mishmash of all sorts of things. There's bits of construct, it seems to have been nailed on. His left arm appears to have been nailed on from probably just the nearest corpse he found. Instead of a right leg, he's got a peg leg that has also been nailed on. This construct has seen its better days.
I've been looking for that leg.
All me life, he stole it from me. And as soon as you enter the room, the goblin says, "At initiative."
This isn't the rare one that speaks English? Or common, I mean?
No, not this one, I'm afraid.
Does he say parlay?
Maybe. You're not sure.
There is probably no word.
It sounded like he said death to pirates.
He may have said that.
That's what it was.
I got dibs on the legs, mateys.
As the strange one starts dancing around and chanting and casting some sort of magic.
He's doing a pirate jig.
Can I spellcraft that, mate?
Sadly, you cannot, as you cannot see him. But it doesn't seem to do anything to you anyway, so at least there's that. And at the end of that, he's going to move here and start huddling up against this table. For those of you who can see it, he seems to be carrying a appropriately sized falchion.
Ooh.
Well, doubtful. You can see perfectly into the room, and doing some sort of weird goblin dance and chanting. It's got a holy symbol, so you're not entirely certain what he's just done, but it's something.
Sounded horrible.
Well, he doesn't really seem like the type of guy who's ever going to do anything really good and happy. Wait, that's another dwarf. Aaron, are you muted?
You're right, I am. Sorry, I'm going to delay till the captain goes.
Hey, does
can't
channel anything or channel negative or positive? Does it go through walls?
No.
No.
Okay, so okay.
The captain to be next.
Alright, it looks like you want me to inspire you, Doubtful, so I'll get that going for you. And I'll move up even though I can't see a darn thing in here.
Oh, wait. Yes, you can see... There.
Alright, I started my song, and I moved up, and I'm done.
You see this sort of weird creature that seems to be built from a wide variety of parts.
There's your peg leg, right there.
Yep. There it is.
Looks like my pappy's leg.
Alright, I will move to there.
Yep.
And I'm going to punch the goblin in the
Punch
face.
the goblin. Okay.
Not in the face, not in the face! Yeah, totally in the face.
Best place to punch a goblin. Oh, he takes that one and he feels it.
Oh, I forgot to do knowledges, Jesus.
I don't think knowledge would work here.
No. Knowledge Arcana would, however, and
I have all the knowledges. Can I do a knowledge check, Captain?
Sure.
That'll be on the construct.
That will actually give you something. It will give you one question on this.
DR.
What was originally an emerald automaton, but seems to have been heavily damaged and goblin repaired over the years.
Looks like it did a good job.
It used to have more, but currently it has DR2 adamantium.
Hit it with your adamantine boys.
Does channeling go beyond? Does it go through DR?
Yes.
Excellent.
And can I knowledge the goblin as well? Oh, I can't see the goblin. Never mind.
You can see it because of Doubtful has a torch. So you can see.
So this is on the goblin. It's all my knowledges are the same, except for spellcraft. So that didn't do anything.
Well,
it's a green green.
Well, it's a goblin. The holy symbol, you're not entirely certain what is. Being a goblin is probably not one of the good gods.
Yeah.
If Sonoda wants to channel negative, she might want to ask the other guys to let her go in first.
Yeah, would be a good idea. You know, Shana's like.
Because then you can stand just above the captain there and not get any of the guys out in the other room.
I'm considering channeling negative energy, so Sala, if you want to go after me, that'd be great.
That's perfect. Sala will delay until after Sonoda.
Can't do that.
Yes, Sala delay.
Okay. Sonoda.
Sala Daneg. Sala delay.
It won't go through walls, so you can.
So I'm just gonna exclude captain and no, I think I'll include captain and.
Hey! You broke my heart!
I'm gonna break more than that. Actually, no. I'll be the nice person and exclude all the party members.
Okay. So what's the damage and what's the DC? Okay, let's start with the goblin down here. He is actually going to make it and take 1 point of damage. The construct is going to keep rolling ridiculously high and also take 1 point of damage.
Does it have a will save?
Technically, the construct is immune, I think, because it's not a living or creature.
Alright, a construct's immune to negative energy damage.
I do not recall seeing it in construct traits. Let me check the bestiary real quick.
No, they're not immune to negative energy.
I don't think they are. I think
when you channel, it's to heal undead or to damage living creature. He's technically not living.
Oh, I see where you're going with this.
Oh yeah, that is a good point, I suppose. Let's see. I'm pretty sure you can hit him with a inflict wound spell, but
yeah, because I'm just using negative energy.
Yeah, they are. Yep, construct trace does not say anything about immunity to negative energy damage because it is a will save and not a fortitude save.
I think Benoit's referring to channel itself.
Channel itself either has to select living targets or undead targets, and since the construct isn't living, it's technically. But I'm gonna have it take 1 point of damage because
it's only 1 point.
Yeah,
and some of those
doesn't specifically say it's immune to it.
And some of those bits used to be alive, and they got burned up. Okay, great.
What a nice DM we have.
I didn't exclude the DM from damage.
Remind me to buy you a nice pirate grog after the adventure.
But I am going to write this down and ask about it because that is actually a question that is interesting, and I have actually never seen before. But I think you're probably right, Benoit. But
yeah, it's not worth arguing over a single point.
Yeah, he takes a point of damage.
All right.
Hope it's more damage.
Guy with a hat.
Well, if everybody's in the room, then that might be more difficult.
So I'll move to there and try to take a swing at Clanky, and he will critical fail.
Wow, on both counts.
Yeah. So
you rolled 2 ones. Holy crap!
3
3 ones.
Yeah, 3.
Wow.
Should I surrender now or what?
He rolled 2 ones and did more damage than I do if I rolled max.
Does Bard Song apply +1 damage to the channel negative energy?
No. Needs to have an attack roll.
That'd be awesome.
It's also weapon damage only, which is an interesting discussion that did come up last weekend. Whether
no, it's not weapon damage only. You can it applies to like acid splash.
Well, if I have like a channel smite, I can actually use my channel energy through my sword as well for extra damage as well.
Yeah, but it's applying to the damage from your sword. It's all 1 damage at that point.
Okay.
It's like having a holy weapon, right?
let's see. You get a +1. +1 morale bonus, a competence bonus, attack, and weapon damage rolls.
Okay.
You get a +1 on all, but it's only on weapon damage rolls. It doesn't actually. So, for instance, you don't get it on if you cast a fireball, but if you shoot a ray, that's a weapon.
Yeah. There's an attack roll here.
As long as there's basically an attack roll.
So like a melee or ranged touch.
Yeah, and that'll be considered a weapon because you can take weapon focus and weapon specialization in rays and the like, so they are apparently weapons.
They are.
I've even seen an Eldritch Knight specializing in rays with weapon specialization. Did a mean scorching ray.
Ginny!
Yes.
Double move up to the entrance to the room on my stubby little gnome legs. And move the dancing lights inside.
That's just a single move to there, isn't it?
It is 25 feet, which is double for my stubby gnome legs.
That's only 20 feet.
Okay.
He needs to go 2 times
10, 15,
basically
20.
because of the
5,
table, basically.
10. Yeah, that's 10, and the angle is 15, and then straight for 20.
Yeah.
Okay, that is 20.
Yeah. Table doesn't block you that much.
That's a splash the construct.
Well, my acid splash has a terrible chance of hitting, so I'll probably test these goblins will save.
Ooh, that's good too.
Aha. Okay, it's getting worse from 17. Eventually, these things will get through.
Mm-hmm.
And Clanky. Clanky.
Clanks?
I'm right here, Clanky.
Clanks has mixed feelings about what to do. It is very, very confused.
The captain told him there can only be one pirate here, Clanky. Give up the leg.
And he's going to punch you because... Not because you said that, but because it's not sure who to attack. Because it has the mind of a small rock. And
So he's a pirate.
yeah, well, some pirates maybe. And the pole arm seems to be just for show, as he, well, punches you.
Oh, really?
Well, he does not confirm, so it's only going to be for 8.
Ouch!
If you want that leg, you gotta earn it.
It looks like we're gonna be having a party now, there, Clanky.
Clanky's a good pirate name.
Clanky. And the new meal?
Hey, Captain, where's your HP bar at?
I'm at 9 of 17. I'm like a noob to online. I put it in the green circle.
Oh, okay.
I'll
know.
fix it for you.
Yeah, put it in the third one down, and then it'll be the red one on your actually over your token, so it won't get people won't cover it up.
Put it in the red one.
Yeah.
So you need to put them into these separate categories,
There we go.
or otherwise the bar won't show. You need to put the maximum in both, and then when you subtract, otherwise you won't get a bar.
So put the 17 in the green one.
No. If you look at it now, I've put it up exactly how it's supposed to look like. If you look at bar 3, the red one, put your maximum on the right and your current on the left.
No, he's got it.
I put it into the red one.
Come on, Numio.
So I move here, and I strike the construct.
And the spear strikes home.
Ka-tang.
And deals quite a bit of damage, as he's only got DR2. So you
Don't forget Bard Song, mate.
Yeah, it's inside. It's included. That's the +1 to attack and the +1 to damage.
Yeah, if you hold your mouse or cursor over the actual number, it'll show you the formula that was used.
Okay.
That's you can use those macros by doing a double. I don't know the English word for it.
It's double bracket.
Yeah, square bracket.
Double square bracket. Then you get it like this.
Technically, you don't need to say square bracket. A bracket is by default square.
Mm-hmm.
I'm done.
It is time for the goblin who is standing in the corner, wishing he had a larger room from which to fight from. to try and cast a spell without provoking any attacks of opportunity. As he starts doing a little dance, starting some chants a little bit more, and then casts a spell at the dwarf in front of him, and asks for a will save.
Alrighty.
Oh, you are good.
So
You
25.
You felt a little bit scared for a moment, but then you realized, hey, it's only
It's
a
just a
goblin.
goblin.
Yeah,
Where to know, stinking goblin?
Yeah, why should you be scared of that? But then suddenly, from out of nowhere, there appears a copy of him standing by his side, and they both taunt you.
It's got the trickery domain.
Yes. It's so annoying.
Alright, I'm going to move over here so Saladin can flank on his turn. I bring my little torch with me. Where's my torch? It's not it. This one.
Here's your little...
I got it.
Oh, that was a dancing light.
Alright, and then I will Flurry of Blows on Skizzards.
Yep.
Flurry. First one will miss. Second one is a potential critical.
Yes, it is.
I'll just hit Flurry again and we'll just use the second attack, whatever it happens to be.
Sounds good.
It's a miss, so just 5 points.
It is a hit, and let's see if I roll.
Oh, yes, true. Did any of those hit by 5? No, his AC is probably really good. Okay.
Yeah, well, slightly better than 12 anyway. But let's see. If I roll under 50, it will hit the illusion.
Okay.
Oops. Hey, it seems like
the real guy.
both of those illusions take a little smack to the face. And seems to be quite injured after those 2 punches you've given him. But he's still standing for now. But he's looking awful close at that door over there. Captain. What is that?
The captain's gonna keep his shanty going. Is it okay if I 5 foot down here, DM, and by the table?
Sure.
Alrighty, I'm gonna flank him, so it's gonna be +2 to this roll. I'm gonna pull out my sword. It's named Rib Tickler, but this thing ain't got no ribs, so I'm a little confused. So that would be
really confused.
That would be a 17 to hit.
That will hit.
And it's gonna be 4 damage, so...
Well, 2 points of damage.
Yeah.
Take a little... Chop off chop off a couple of the fingers on him.
Now we'll call you 7 fingers.
Yes. But not Callum. That's a different character. And bringing us to Michael.
She's gonna channel negative energy as well again, and exclude everybody except for Doubtful. He can take it.
Whoa.
I make the save.
Okay, you take 3 points. And let's see about the Goblin fella. Goblin fella keeps getting lucky. Let's see about that construct.
Yeah, they're both good.
The Goblin, however, is not looking very good and is...
3 more points.
I think a 5 foot step.
Well then, what would you like to do, Rob?
Doubtful feels very tingly in a bad way.
Ow.
I'll take a swing at Clanky. Add 2 to this for flanking. So that's a 20
That will hit.
for 15.
Okay, at this point,
It explodes.
not quite.
Uh-oh.
It starts to crackle and fizzle.
5 foot step away, Sala.
Yeah, I'm gonna 5 foot. Let's see. I'm gonna 5 foot to here.
Which
Where you going, Sala? We're not done here.
Yeah, actually, I'm not. I'm gonna 5 foot to there, so at least I'm next to the. I'm not afraid of a blowing up automaton.
yeah, okay. He
So I'm
can't do
done.
anything to hurt you. You see the goblin eyeing the automaton warily and going like, saying something in goblin.
I paid good money for you, you stupid piece of junk.
Well, wouldn't call it good money, but genie.
The goblin version.
Yeah.
Cost him a coyote leg.
Let's see.
I had to shank this other goblin for it.
I got plenty of room next to me, Ginny.
Why is it smoking, guys?
I'll try to acid splash the construct because there's very little else to do.
Touch AC at least.
Yeah, but it is in melee, so an 8
Ow.
touch is probably a miss.
Yes.
You count the bard song?
9 touch.
9 touch, you say?
Yes.
Well, you want to know what? That hits.
Go Bard!
The captain.
It's the
2
shanty.
whole acid damage.
He burns and crackles and
Don't hit the leg.
sputters a little bit more.
Then we find out what happens here right now.
And let's find out what Clanky's gonna do with the remainder of his existence. Well,
Uh-oh.
he seems to have some sort of problem with Sala this time.
Oh.
And is going to try and punch him in the face. Because... And then he explodes.
Boom!
And everybody within 10 feet of him, which is going to be...
Everybody!
I think this is the time to bleed out on the
Including the
floor.
goblin!
Including
Somebody touch my kidneys when I'm down.
Excluding Doubtful, however, as you are actually 15 feet away from him using Pathfinder rules. Reach weapons can reach that, but that is still 15 feet away. So, reflex saves, everybody. Woo! Let's see about the goblin. Oh, poor goblin. So, the incredibly high reflex save is 11. So,
Saved.
So I miss.
So there.
Oh, mine didn't work for some reason. I screwed it up.
How much damage?
Let's see. Well, he's going to go boom for 4 points of electricity damage. If anybody happens to have anything to say about that,
Does the reflex save give you half or what?
negates it completely.
Ooh.
And the goblin is going to take those 4 points of damage and start bleeding to death.
Alright, so I guess I'm gonna smack. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go over to Doubtful. So now
I was gonna say, I'm gonna give Sonoda a
I will cast a healing spell on me.
and then I'm going to.
And-
Are we done? Are we still in combat?
Nope. The combat is over, but as soon as the smoke and electrical buzz and everything has settled down, you see that there is one part of Clanky still standing. His peg leg plus the attached metal bit is standing on the ground. Like in those movies where the boots are left. Only...
Alright, Sonoda, I forgive you. I'm back to full.
Yo, Corby, are you done eating? Well, yes! Then get over here.
Can I detect magic on the leg, DM?
Go right ahead.
Oh,
Is it-
really? It's a magic peg leg? That's
Is it magical?
Sadly, no.
I take it anyway. I take it
Is
anyway.
it a
I was going to
well-crafted
volunteer to
leg?
take your leg off.
Is it a well-crafted
But it is
leg?
indeed. It is indeed a well-crafted leg. One might even call it a. You could use that as a sort of masterwork club
No.
to club people with.
If you all don't mind, I'm going to hold on to this for good luck. You never know in a tight situation it might come in handy.
I'm like,
All yours.
I'm like doubtful. Oh, that'll be 5 gold.
And
Okay, and that'll be
I
10.
toss you the blue.
10 for damages, Brendan.
I think I should start charging for healing. Keep in mind that I am, a cleric of Abadar. I must start charging here.
Hey, you were the one that damaged me.
Collateral damage.
yeah.
Yeah, you got to start pulling out a contract here. So can we search the room? Is there any fancy alchemical things or anything like that?
Well, the goblin cleric that's having a holy symbol, a falchion, and a suit of armor, which is goblin smelly leather, does also have a wand.
Ooh, I will spellcraft that.
Yeah, me too.
I will roll a natural 1.
You note that is a wand of cure light wounds.
Oh, it's
Hey!
a wand of
I like a
inflict wounds.
Yep.
That's right. Sonoda's the only one who knows what it
It's
is.
a wand of inflict light wounds.
I'm just going to be using it on myself for no apparent reason every now and then. And to make things really, really simple so that I
How
don't
many
have to
charges does it have?
track the charges, there's 20.
Yeah, so
And-
since I'll hold on to this, guys, because it's a wand of inflict light wounds.
That sounds perfectly reasonable for a lawful character to do. Oh wait,
Yeah, I believe you.
not quite. Anywho,
Anyways, top off what's his face there.
and looking over it, since you know enough about religion, just
Knowledge.
no fun not to know. Anywho, he was a cleric of Lamashtu, and that was his hideous creation.
Yeah, he's pretty hideous.
Sorry, Rob, were you checking at the door?
Yes, just whenever we're ready. I mean, we're gonna search
I
the
gotta
place
go.
and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
So there's no
Doesn't seem to be
useful alchemical stuff in here?
No, it seems like mechanical bits and all sorts of stuff. That everything seems to have gone into Clanky, and then he went boom.
Left behind just a big leg.
Captain, you need some healing.
I'm gonna. I guess if no one's gonna pass that wand around, I'll use my own.
Captain,
Do you mind? You could, if you're badly wounded, you can use one of the potions of cumulative wound that we found on the.
Yeah, drink a cure
Goblin.
moderate.
It's 1d. How many is that?
2d8 plus 3.
2d8 plus 3, if you're going to use that. And use that now,
Might
but
as well.
Okay. Yeah.
You're down a fair bit.
Brings me up to 15. Guess I'll stay there. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. It was delicious.
No, it wasn't. It was goblin. It probably had, some kind of weird urine thing in there.
nah, they just
probably was. It's gotta be better than grog.
Scurvy from it.
Sala will open the door and move in.
And you'll see
Nothing.
a
'cause
very, very
dark.
Dark room.
you'll see a small dark room which is rather non-exciting. You see a curving hall that has been badly damaged. Well, those of you can actually see that part anyway.
Well, as I'm slowly moving the dancing lights in.
But there are intact doors to the north, east, and south, as well as a large double door heading west to the core of the tower. That will be up on the map. The southeast corner of the room has collapsed in a mound of green glass rubble. but a tunnel runs through the debris, shored up with rough timbers.
So the double doors probably lead back towards where that barricade was. Possibly. Beyond that radius. I'm going to listen at this door here. Since I'm there. Oh, nice.
You hear nothing.
Okay.
So I'll listen at this door.
Even nicer.
You hear... It sounds like a sporting event in there. In Goblin.
Well, the universal hand signal for Goblin sporting events.
I'm gonna give the Brett
I will
signal of choke.
Yeah. I will motion to everybody that I'm about to open the door and go in, so if they want to position themselves. And then I will open the door and step in.
As you open the door, you see goblins. Well, some of you see goblins, anywho. Standing on top of their beds, throwing around. They don't have a ball, but they have. What they do have is a large ball of incredibly stinky cheese. They are throwing around between them. As you open the door, and they go, "Ah!" Which leads to this one here.
Throwing the cheese at him.
Getting the cheese directly to the face, and not getting thrown off the bed. The other two scramble for their weapons. This one will probably scramble for his weapons as soon as he's gotten cheese out of his face and got up. Or maybe he'll just stay there and eat the cheese. You never know with goblins. They're a weird bunch, aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
And we'll start with this here goblin drawing a bow and shooting the first person who entered the room, which will be Rob. And missing. And continuing to stand on his bed because that makes him almost as tall as you, and that fills him with courage. Ten.
Captain's running out of rounds of broadsword. He's only got 2 left, so I'm gonna be saving mine for an emergency situation. And I can't see a darn thing, so I'll stop moving up. With Rib Tickler out.
Bunch of cots, don't trip.
Still don't see nothing. Guys, which way should I go?
Straight ahead.
I'll stab him with Rib Tickler.
Well, that'll be a double move. But
Oh, was it? Alright, then I'll just move there.
move there and have Rib Tickler ready. The goblin
Yes,
has a bow at the moment.
Which one shot the... was that the one that shot the bow?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other two are currently engaged in not having a bow and or having cheese in their face. Which brings us to Rob.
Is this rubble along the wall here? Is this difficult terrain through here?
Nah, it's always just melted to the ground, and
I think
it looks cool. It's not difficult terrain though.
10, 15, 20, and then 25. So, well, I gambled wrong, so I have to double move to get to this guy, and I'll be done.
That's a goblin that's lying on the ground with cheese in his face.
Looking up like, ooh, what? Huh?
Well, he'll probably do that as soon as he gets the cheese out of his face. Son Noda, you can actually see things that are going on.
Yeah, it's pretty sweet being able to see things.
It does help.
15, 20, and then I will check my aura. And channel negative energy, excluding Captain, Sayla, and Doubtful if he happens to be hit.
Doubtful would be hit, but you just ow. Let's see how those will saves go. Goblin, first goblin. No. Yes. This one here seems awfully staggered. The other
Which
two, the one, basically this one, the one I just made big for some reason. The other two are, however, badly injured by that. It's a lovely roll of 6. And, well, this one here just got hurt really, really bad. He takes the cheese off his face, sees somebody standing over him, says something in Goblin, which sounds like "uh-oh," and goes for his sword and starts waving it around to protect himself. Does nothing else this round. This here one is mighty angry at you for doing some sort of weird magical thingy and nearly killing him. So he's gonna shoot you, Michael, and miss, and then fall over unconscious. He's already in bed. I mean,
True.
new mail. You hear one goblin go down.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I will try to hit this goblin.
Okay. That will hit Mr. Prone Goblin. And that poor prone goblin is no more. Wonk. As he hath...
And I'm done.
He hath snuffed it. Not so doubtful now, eh? Things seems to be going fine.
Done. Double move. Avoiding
Genie.
it.
Ooh.
Well, he's got a bow, so he can't really do anything
Yeah.
to you.
Ooh.
Forgot my torch.
Ooh. Ooh.
Yep.
Should be heat. You need to be one square further up.
Should be able to see the only goblin remaining.
Mm-hmm. Save or be dazed.
And with that, I think we can safely call it. Who wants to kill him?
Corby.
I'm gonna call this one Pokey, and I'm gonna poke a hole right in him.
Pokey the Goblin? That's a lovely name.
Bye-bye, Pokey.
Stab. Pokey goes bye-bye. With 3 hit points and dazed and surrounded, carrying a bow.
This
Gonna,
is like a
he's gonna die.
barracks of some sort. We have a door over to the west. Search the room quickly.
You're even gonna get some block text.
Ooh.
Yes, as you seem to have come across the barracks. This room is full to bursting with a motley collection of cots and other furniture cobbled from scraps of wooden cloth. The stench of rotting food is overpowering, and doors lead to the west and north, which of course will mean to the right and to and up. And you've already found the greatest treasure in the room,
The
stinky
cheese.
But also you notice on the ground that there is slightly hidden under one of the mattresses, after a cursory search, there appears to be an automaton arm.
Ooh, is it a hook?
Sadly, no. And it appears to be in fairly bad condition, but it would probably be worth something as a curiosity piece. Sadly, not usable as a weapon like the other one.
Okay, we'll grab it.
Like, it's loot. Pretty much.
Is it made out of adamantine or anything like that?
It is made out of some sort of emerald material that looks strangely similar to that of the Spire itself.
Interesting. Curious.
Listen at the door.
So you can cast a continual flame on it, and it will be do a little light.
Oh,
That
true.
one- That
Mood
bit
lighting.
That bit thankfully does not have that that spell on it. And you can hear absolutely nothing.
Doubtful, open it up.
Be careful, mate.
You're fairly certain that you've reached the other end of the barricade, and oh hey, that's the table where people were getting food stacked on them.
So that leaves these doors here. I think I'd rather approach these from the other side than this side, since there's one on both sides here. One there, one here. Can we go down to the door that was down here?
Yeah.
That's an awful lot of backtracking in this darkness.
Deal with it. Damn humans.
I'm a gnome. What are you talking about?
Darn gnome. Get your bird to tell you where to go.
He ain't got dark vision either.
I know, but I'm sure he can tell you where to go.
It's not gonna
If you
help.
want you, you can hold my hand. I'll lead you in the right direction.
Corvy's blocking my torch.
Give me a minute.
Oh, there we go. I got it.
I'm moving all my tokens as fast as I can.
Yeah, the fact that you have to actually move it through the door, you can't move it through the wall. I always make
Slightly annoying.
Yeah.
Did we try this
Means I
door?
cannot move all four of them at once. I have to do this.
However, I can. So, listening at that door,
Yeah, I don't hear anything. Yeah, it's empty.
seems to be. You seem to hear nothing.
Open it up.
Dum dum dum.
Ah.
Stairs wind upward to the right, circling around a glowing wall of semi-translucent green stone.
Okay, I was totally wrong that this led to the same place.
Seems the Aslanti Tower was built around a core of some other material. A spire within a spire.
Should we check out the other room, Doubtful, before we head up here?
I doubt there was anything in it, but might as well.
I knew you were gonna say that, mate.
Everybody gonna move all their tokens around back?
Damn it!
Wait, that room. Split the party. Me and the ladies will go check out the room, and you guys stay here.
There's also a path down this way here, too. Down this way.
You realize that is a pretty well hidden sort of back entrance for the goblins.
Ah, so this is just kind of a secret way in. Can we
Yeah.
open it up to see where it is so it's easy to find from the outside?
Yeah.
Okay, well, do that. And
Do that. And just make sure when the non-field team comes that's properly barricaded up again.
then we had all this stuff. We had that stuff, the barricade. These doors. All right, I guess we're back
Yeah,
here
do I
then.
want to check this door before we go
Oh, there's a
up
door
or
there.
all the way around? I see a door here.
There's a door down.
Saul,
Yeah, you're right.
he'll
Yeah,
open
open it up. We didn't hear anything when we opened it.
Can you move the captain up? His token's stuck.
The captain be stuck? How can the captain be stuck?
Thanks.
There we go. Well, you seem to have come into some sort of plush bedchamber. A plush, human-sized bed stands in this chamber, along with a table holding a bone scroll tube and jars filled with eyeballs, claws, and teeth. Various automaton parts lie scattered around.
Huh. No, this doesn't look like a goblin bedroom. Or sorry, I doubt a goblin slept here. Oh. Search the room.
Corby, make yourself useful.
Find shiny things.
Corby says, "Hey, I found this scroll tube." Which is
has anyone
really
opened the
helpful.
scroll tube?
It contains
Tubes
a
are
scroll.
for detecting magic and stuff. That's not my department.
Oh, open the scroll tube and detect magic in the scroll and try to figure it out. And probably roll another natural 1 on Arcana.
Because of course you will. I mean, what else could possibly happen?
Does anyone have read magic memorized?
It's
This is like my 3rd natural 1 on that skill.
the scroll contains a magical sigil, but it is not a scroll as you know it.
I have prepared explosive runes this
I
morning.
have
And
prepared magic as a level 0 spell. So
Yeah, me too.
There is some magic on it. I don't suppose any of you have linguistics.
Of course the captain's got linguistics.
Of course.
Let me look. Okay. It's only a 5. Here we go. One moment. Oh, I know everything about it. Let me take a look at that.
It's a treasure map.
Don't be touching my treasure map.
Well, it might be a treasure map, but it is a
Or
very
it might be a trap.
it is a very short treasure map. But
Hope it doesn't.
it is written in Aslanti, you think,
Okay.
and it basically just says 6.
Okay. I give the universal sign for 6 to the group.
He taps his abs.
Yeah, you're not entirely certain what that is.
Okay.
Next one we find will say 5. It's a countdown timer. Old school.
Oh,
Is there any sign of who is actually sleeping in this room?
well, the automaton parts, eyes, teeth, and other Lamashtu-related things point towards that goblin cleric.
Yeah, but it's a human-sized bed. Where did that come from?
Wasn't he bigger? He had a regular sized weapon, didn't he?
Nope.
No?
He's just, a creature of comfort. What can I say? He stole a human-sized bed.
yeah, I'm a human-sized person in real life, and I like large beds. So
Are these automaton bits still any good shape?
Nah, those seem to be the cast-offs and junk.
We'll give a shiny bit to Corby. That's his to keep.
Ooh, thank you.
Peg leg and a treasure map. Now you just got to figure out where 6 is, and you've got your treasure. It is.
Still disappointed the arm didn't have a hook on it though.
Yeah.
All right. So what's left in here to look at? There's nothing over there. There was nothing in there. There was a door back this way. And then the door's up there.
Do we want to go upstairs now?
Aren't we just supposed to be doing the first floor? Oh wait, does the spire go up or down? Like the whole thing, not this little bit in the middle here, but in general.
Yeah.
Like, are we at the top or the bottom?
Well, according to legend, it was a really, really big tower. You were sent to sort of ascertain as to whether, I mean, considering the fact that, you know, there's not a huge tower there anymore, you were sent to sort of just search the place and try and see if there was maybe a way down or something. Maybe
that's what I meant. Did we start at the bottom or the top? Sounds like we started at the top.
Starting at the top.
But there's one level. But there is still one level above us if there are stairs up.
Well, using your incredible powers of dark vision, you notice that the now that you look at it properly, start looking up for the first time. I may have wanted to say this before. I'm just so caught off guard by the fact that nobody has dark vision. You notice that there is a second floor to this sort of thing in the middle. The problem is it's just so hard to damn see because it absorbs all light.
Gotcha. All right. Well, let's head up then.
But everything beyond that seems to be ruined, and even that second floor appears to be tiny and in ruins.
Oh wait, it dead ends.
Nope. Not a dead end. The stairs continue onwards.
Oh, I see.
Where do we get over here?
And
I can't bring my torch over there.
I can't see nothing.
Damn it, everybody. Sorry. Torch. Here you go. And you find a door. And everybody else is basically behind him. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, you will need to move us over, I think.
Yeah, I don't think you can actually cross this. This is a threshold you cannot cross. I'm just gonna put you like this because there's no other way of doing it.
Take a listen and make appropriate gestures if I hear something, and otherwise open the door.
And we'll put the dancing lights down. A listen of 15.
16.
16 reveals not much.
Okay.
There's some scuffling inside, but nothing.
Well, I will indicate that I hear something, don't know what it is. We'll open the door and step through.
And it's locked.
Oh.
First door you come across that's actually locked. And you hear a shout from inside.
Who's there? Pizza guy. I can't open a locked door.
Of course, it's in Goblin. So you're like standing there.
Anybody know how to open a lock? I'm going by the silence that the answer is no.
That's one skill the captain doesn't have yet. I'm sorry.
Fine, I'll knock.
I've got a crowbar if you want.
You hear another shout in Goblin and then a shout in Common. Who the hell's disturbing me? And how'd you get past the guards?
Your mom's ugly.
Hey, that's only half true.
How strong does this door look?
Pretty damn strong, actually. It's
anybody good at bluffing their way through a door?
It's
So
made
I can try to open it. I give you my crowbar.
I'm wondering if anyone can bluff this guy to open it for us.
I could try if you want me to.
You try to bluff him while Sal's going to use the crowbar and try to pop it open.
20 bluff.
That's right.
We're new recruits and we're here to join you.
That's a fairly unlikely story. It's just out of.
Situation normal, guys.
Ah, really? Well, in that case, you just have to pass the one trial of opening the door.
I will assist.
No, really, who are you? And did you kill all my guards? You know how long it takes to gather up a group of stupid goblins like that?
We should give Sonoda the crowbar and let her picture my face. She'll be able to open it right away.
Let's try to get the door open.
Does the crowbar give you +2?
Who's
Yes,
the
yes.
strongest?
Yeah, Sala has got an 18. I don't know if anybody's got more.
Yeah, that beats me. Who's got the how many people can assist in this little corridor?
With the crowbar one.
Yeah. And one. Any more than that would also just be impossible because of the stairs.
I'll assist then. Assist.
Alright.
Oh, I will not assist.
Okay. So
I
he'll
got a
try,
splinter.
let's see, that's a 12 with the crowbar.
You sort of start trying to Jimmy. You know, it's awful rude trying to break into somebody's place without at least introducing yourselves.
I told you, gnome service.
I don't believe I ordered any gnomes.
You but you've been selected for a free trial.
Not for you have to push.
Magazine. Oh, I'm pulling.
Yeah, we all push in the same direction.
Yeah, please.
Free trial, eh?
That was it.
Everybody stop joking around now. Open the door for the captain.
We killed the wizard. We killed the cleric and the machine. You know. We'll kill you.
Well, then how about you put the crowbar away, and we can maybe talk a while.
Parley.
Parlez-vous français?
V?
Oui, bien sûr.
Open the door. We'll talk.
Wait, what?
Ah, well, you see, you killed my wizard, my goblins, and all that, folk. I think it's best if we talk through a door. Just for security reasons.
If you leave, we won't have to kill you.
Well, tell you what. I might be willing to leave if you do me a little favor.
Oh?
Yes. I tried to go downstairs once. Didn't end well. There's a wizard down there named Clarkosh. I'm guessing you're a group of adventurers, yes?
You want us to kill this Clarkosh, I assume?
Goblin.
Ah, yes. He is
Can you tell us any more about him?
Well, he's sort of a, what do you call him, necromancer.
That sounds horrible.
Yes, well, I sent a group of goblins to investigate, and they came back. They weren't quite as talkative then, though, being all zombie-like. It was kind of funny, though. They're slower and dumber than normal goblins. Say, I'm not really looking for a fight. If you were to kill Clarkosh and get rid of him, I'll just be out of your hair. No problem.
Works for me.
beat it by a door.
Yeah, if we can't beat the door, we can't beat the necromancer.
Well, the door has been specially reinforced because, you know, you can never be too
Sense of
safe.
privacy?
Sense of privacy. They're stealing bastards, the lot of them.
Yeah, I tell you.
That's
Sure
why I
looks
keep
like
them
it's locked
downstairs
from the
and tell them if
outside.
they come up here, I'll kill them. It
Does
works.
it look like it's locked from the outside or the inside? Is he a prisoner or no?
Inside.
Okay.
You've not been trying to use a crowbar on a door with a key in it.
I don't believe I caught your name, mate. Allow me to introduce myself. Captain Alistair Styles. I'm sure you heard of me. My word's my bond, by the way, but I didn't catch your name. Who are we talking to?
Captain Alistair Styles, eh? I'm afraid you don't exactly travel in the same circles. The name's Gurlk.
You couldn't afford a last name, huh?
Don't need one. Never was given one. You sound like a man of the sea. I ply me trade in the forest around here. These goblins were easy enough to round up, and this is a nice base of operations, but with a group of adventurers like yourself, I'd rather strike a bargain than go into any sort of needless violence. I mean, some of us might get killed. There's no money in that.
You're speaking my language, mate.
Yeah. And now that we have introduced ourselves, I'm Numiel. I'm very pleased to meet you. Could you please open this door? And with that, we can speak openly.
Well, about that, you know, don't take it personally. One looter to another. I'm afraid if that happens, violence might break out, and, well, it's probably just best if we keep it this way. But, I'll let you in here, though. But I'll be gone. Don't worry, though. You have my word.
We do a sense motive on him.
Go for it.
Whoops.
I trust him.
Yeah. He seems on the level.
Well, when you can't see those facial cues, it's kind of hard.
Doubtful, aid me one more time. Let's try to break this door.
You're assuming it can be broken. All right. Let's see. Hey.
There was that's the roll we needed. All right, here we go. That's a decent roll.
25. Oh, did you add the 8 in already?
Yeah, I already added your aid in.
Okay. Okay.
I admire your tenacity, but are you certain you wish to go about violence?
Oh, we're trying to open a door.
The door's open now. I'll leave my stuff and go. If you just stay out there for a minute.
Sounds reasonable. We'll give you a minute.
Sounds like a sense motive check. Oh, and I can't type, and I can't look up my skill modifier.
You know, down in the shackles, they got a word for all you type of guys. They call them murder hobos.
He is telling the truth.
The poor guy just wants to leave with his hide intact. What are you going to kill him for? He wants to make a buck.
He seems to be perfectly telling the truth.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool.
Alright, so let's wait a minute and let them open the door.
Okay.
I believe in victory by negotiation.
You open the door.
Yeah.
And I'll let you... Oh, wait.
And he's not here.
Yes. And I'll have to... Give me a minute, guys. And I'll be right back.
It's funny because one of my faction card for the exchange is to resolve the combat encounter non-violently.
That's what I'm looking for, the Silver Crusade.
It's like right off,
If there is
resolved
something
it without combat. Sweet, check.
Well, I don't know if you actually did it, but I guess we did it together.
Through our powers combined, we cannot knock the door down.
I haven't even looked at my faction thing for the...
Sounds like someone may belong to the exchange, or maybe the Zone, as they used to call them. My paps was part of the Zone. He was never around much.
No wonder you're so sexist and damaged.
You're not building up my ego. At least I'm handsome.
A face that only your mother could love.
Can you guys hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. My mic is working again. Excellent. Funnily enough, that is the first time anybody has actually parlayed with him, and that's what he wants to do. Nobody wants to do that.
I'd rather not lose hit points and die. So,
To be fair, it's because we couldn't get the door open. Come on, admit it.
Everybody wants to murder the guy.
The captain wanted to parlay.
Yes.
That just means he's going to jump us later.
Well.
Doubtful, when are you going to stop being so negative, will you? God.
It's my nature.
I've noticed. Maybe you should... Did you bring a drink with you? I heard dwarves like to drink. Maybe it'll calm you down a little bit.
Nah, I doubt that'll help at all.
Let me know when you're playing Bashful. I want to see that game.
No, not those dwarves. We don't play that. We don't deal with those other dwarves. I've only got 5 of them so far, but yeah, they're all kind of, there's a sickly, a smarmy, a noisy, and a touchy, and of course doubtful. And I'm working on a dumpy. My friend has a sleazy and a clumsy.
Hey, Doubtful, could I ask you a question?
I doubt I'll like it, but
Is it true that dwarven women all have beards?
no, not all of them.
Well,
How do you know I'm not a woman?
Just the supermodels.
that's exactly where I'm going with all this.
I doubt you'd like the answer.
Any port of storm, mate. That's what my paps used to say.
Indeed. The strange chamber you have just entered pulses with the green glow of the column of glass-like crystal that forms the core of the tower. The walls of the room are damaged and the roof is cracked. The spire in the center juts up, just peeking above the crude ceiling. A bed and a side table sit in the northern half of the room, and archery targets line the southern section of the wall. And whoever's been practicing is pretty good.
No sign of Groke?
Looking around a little bit, you notice that there's a curtain on the wall here. When you pull it aside, is just a hole and a straight drop down. And no sign of whoever was in here.
Drop down to where? Does it lead outside?
It leads basically to the kitchen.
Oh.
Where somebody was... Or, no, wait, sorry, the guard room where people were stacking food on top of another goblin.
Alright, so let's head to the last door and down below, and we'll be on our way.
Yep.
Anything useful in here?
Any booty in here?
Oh yeah, Sonata's here.
Yeah, about that. He sort of ran off with his stuff. But you're playing a module, so far as I know, it's still on the Chronicles sheet even. Since you defeated, even if he runs away, you defeated the encounter. He wants to parlay. You parlayed, and seriously, I've run this like 9 times, and everybody just rushes in and wants to kill the guy. And sometimes people die in the process.
How'd they get the door open?
They had their barbarian with them. That's how.
That's because it's a core game and nobody else can get the door open if it's like, if it's not core.
It's like, barbarians, everybody has disabled device in non-core, and sometimes I've seen people with like plus
skeleton
15,
key.
like plus 15 bluff at first level, walk around and just bluff their way in, and then stab him repeatedly.
More and more, I'm actually liking core.
Yeah, it does have a lot of advantages.
Yeah,
it's like, get the door open. We're gonna have to talk to the guy. Okay, fine.
So what you're saying is the captain was the most honorable person that ever did this adventure with you.
Yes.
Alright, let's go to the last door, huh?
That's what we call ironical.
GM, you're gonna have to move us all back to the other thing.
Yeah. To make things incredibly quick, because this is going to be another door that's going to stop you for a while, but there's no trap or anything. Eventually, you get this here door open.
Wait, where are we?
Hang on.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Wait, I'm on the wrong layer, so might not.
Just the one across the hall there.
It's not what I wanted to do. Yeah. And there are
take a 20, 8 couple. We get it. What 24, 5, 6.
Yeah.
7,
You open the northern door basically first, and you found the goblin barracks, and they are incredibly well stocked for a goblin barracks. for anybody else, you'd call it not really a closet. Basically, again, you manage to eventually get a strength check of 20 to force the door open. There's rows of wooden racks holding a ramshackle collection of rusty blades, scraps of armor, and warped arrows. The only thing that's actually useful in there are 6 small horse choppers. Everything else is damaged and useless, but kept around because why
They're
not?
goblins. They love this stuff. Well, we don't care about any of it.
We can fix it eventually. Or not. I mean,
No, I don't think we can.
the goblins thought, we can fix it eventually. Of course they can't, but they'll try.
Yes, goblins.
Yes. And somebody listened at that door and was like, there are goblins in there, and they seem to be arguing in Goblin, and arguing a lot. And apart from that, not much else.
Alright, well, let's go in here.
Go in.
This door right beside Doubtful here. Right here.
Oh yeah, that's basically the secret door that leads to where the trapped place is. It I'll just tell you for simplicity's sake that there's nothing there. But if you could have avoided the trap and cleverly managed to ambush the one sleeping goblin and one very preoccupied one.
We already cleverly ambushed them.
Yes, by them rolling 1 on perception with a -5. It's really hard to ambush them to begin with.
All right, so what's left? We got nothing.
One
There's a
door.
door to my south, I think.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes.
It's the
All right.
only door you haven't been through.
Then let's do it.
You're gonna open it up?
Sure.
Yappers.
Well, percept it first, just in case it's trapped. Nah, it's not trapped. Open it up.
Oh, you heard some goblins. And, well, stairs wind downward to the right, circling around a glowing wall of semi-translucent green stone. It seems that the Aslanti Tower was built around a core of some other material. A spire within... Wait, did it...
You read
That
that.
sounds familiar.
Wait, they say... Oh, I forgot. They have the same text on both the up and down. I don't know why they did that. I usually skip that bit. It's been a while since I've run this. But yeah, you get the same text again, only this time they copy-pasted upward to downward.
Mhm.
Yeah. They were kind of lazy sometimes. Anyway, there are 2 goblins here standing at the door in a sort of... They seem to be sort of in guard duty. They're leaning against the wall. They're arguing. They see you. They shout. Then you suddenly hear some moaning sounds coming from down below. The goblins turn and look at that and shout at that. And then initiative breaks out.
Did you say moaning? What type of moaning?
Not that
Not the happy kind.
kind. Yes.
Oh no.
Oh. Too bad.
If they were humans, they'd probably be saying brains. These are goblins, so they're saying cheese.
Or maybe a coyote.
Yeah. Sadly, however, this is again the first group that doesn't have anybody that speaks Goblin. Man. It's also one of the you're also one of the first groups to kill these poor guys here. Every other time the guy has noticed them and said, "Shh, don't destroy my masterpiece," and they've said, "Okay," and just walked by. And he doesn't bother them because I think that's funny. Anywho, despite your doubts, you are up first.
Really? Oh, hey.
And
Sorry, I didn't even notice the number. I've been rolling so low, I just thought I was going to be last.
The goblins are looking in both directions, and they hear something coming from down the stairs. And, well, I think the dark vision folk can actually see.
I can see a Gabo Zombo. Ah!
Oh my goodness gracious!
Just so that
Now that is definitely Captain's mom.
Now, she didn't have that many teeth.
So, are these goblins guarding from down the stairs?
they seem to be they seem to be protecting from downstairs, and now that they've heard the zombies coming, they seem to be more worried about those guys than they do about you.
Can they?
But
Can we just let them run
you're still-
past us, or...
Can I move past them?
You're not entirely certain because you don't speak Goblin. If you did, you could probably tell them to just leave, and they would.
Can I just like growl
But-
at them, like half-orc style?
Yes, well, indicate to get out of the way. Can I move past them?
Yeah, they won't attack you. They're going to be running away.
Okay, well, I'm going to move to here and ready in action for these Gabo Zombos to come up. And that way we'll have room for everybody.
Right. This here goblin is going to, unless anybody tries to stop him, run away.
Nope. I'm in no position to.
He is gone. And then the Gobbo Zombos that rolled incredible initiative scores are going to, in their fun staggered condition, walk up the stairs and get hit in the face.
I will take my... Oh, wait, I have to adjust. They don't count as goblins anymore, so I don't get my +1 to hit.
Sadly, no. They're undead, though, if you've got any bonuses against that.
Yeah.
I'm going to channel negative energy.
I rolled a 2. Nope. I miss.
No, these... They don't seem that hard to hit, but...
Not with 5.
Just for some information, if you channel negative energy, it'll heal them, mate.
I know.
Okay.
And this guy here, being, of course, the brains of the operation, is going to take an attack opportunity as he casually strides by.
I will take it. Oops, gotta select myself first.
Oh, wait. Actually,
I rolled for worse than the last time.
oh, wait, he doesn't, because he's moving from cover anyway. But, well, yeah.
It doesn't matter.
New meal.
I will start my bardic performance to inspire courage. No, it's perform oratory, so I
Excellent.
explain to my companion how we deal with the Aspis, with listener cultists, with demons and things like that in the past, and that we could manage these creatures, and I just move here.
We can manage these creatures. We can't manage doors, but we can sure as hell kill goblins.
They can't stop us, they are not in wood.
Yes. And this goblin, unless anybody tries to do anything about it, is running away.
Yeah.
Goblin.
Withdraw!
Ah! Hey, 2 of them lived, along with their boss, who I'll tell you later what is, if you want to know.
Yeah, he'll come back. He's probably a hobgoblin.
He is, but he won't come back, actually. He's... You have he's... story-wise, he'll come back once the Pathfinders, if the Pathfinders clear the place out and then leave it again, then he'll come back. He'll just be waiting in the woods, because you know, he's an opportunist. Genie,
where are my dancing lights? Let's get some illumination for the.
Oh, thank you so much.
Mm-hmm.
I don't see any.
And. Whew. I got one good. I got one first level spell, and there's people in the way, and undead are immune.
awesome.
Luckily, I prepared 2 copies of Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah, we got a wand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The joy of first level casters who didn't buy any scrolls or anything. I'll try an acid splash.
You're gonna hit one of these times. Oh, check it out.
Yep.
That may hit.
Which one hit? It hits.
The one directly south of me.
That hit him. With the -8, you still hit him. He takes a point of acid damage, and you thought he was ugly before? Well, damn.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't getting any prettier.
No.
Captain, you wanna give me one of them knowledge of religion rolls?
Yeah, sure. Where's that button?
Forgot to ask Genie. Yes. These are zombies. They're just goblin-sized. So
Okay.
they're faster, not as strong, but they're standard zombies. They're staggered, and you want to slash them to bits.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that part.
Can I move here?
Let's see. You will take an attack opportunity, but yes.
And I can't really see what's going on. There's so much stuff on the map. There's a zombie under me.
Yep.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff on the map. Wow. I'm just gonna move this light to here and here. I hope you can still see everything.
Yeah.
I'm just moving stuff around so that you can still see everything, hopefully. And you can still select our tokens. Alright. The zombie will lash out at you.
Okay.
He does manage to hit you.
Okay.
Because I rolled really high. And he almost max damages you.
That's actually my exact armor class.
Okay. Well, he exactly hits you with a goblin zombie hug.
Alright, I'm gonna give him a taste of Rib Tickler. And this doesn't have Bard Song added in.
Alright.
So it's gonna be an 18, and it's gonna be 10 damage.
To the guy who hit you?
Sure. Oh, I didn't even see that guy. That's why I couldn't even see him. Yeah, I was gonna get the guy below me.
Okay. What is Rib Tickler? A longsword?
He's a longsword, yeah.
Yep, that will slash him up a bit. And he's almost falling to pieces, that one. Not quite. Still got a little bit of fight left in him, but... Samoda.
I'm going to go ahead and use my macro for inflict light wounds because it actually has a save and everything in range touch, the melee touch attack and everything.
Yep. And just go cure light wounds. Yeah.
No, she crits.
That's a crit, and that's a lot of damage. Yep.
You didn't pass your will save.
No, I don't think he even has a bonus, but I don't actually have save macros because they disappeared.
He's basically about to explode.
Actually, no, he does make his save. He has a +2, but he's still probably going to die, even if from half damage. Let's see, 9 plus what?
Let me roll again.
Yeah, it's always rolled again.
Technically,
16.
Bard's Song would apply too.
Oh yeah, it's touch tag.
Yep.
So 10 plus the 8.
It'll be 18. He nearly explodes. There are some bits hanging there.
Oh man, I get gibbed.
Splatter going everywhere. You're like,
Don't get it on my hat, please.
It's in my beard.
They're small sized. It's just on your pants.
Abadar giveth and Abadar taketh.
On the plus side, there's somewhere for Salah to get in now.
Rob. Yeah, well, very soon. He's still around. You can.
Yeah, I'll delay until one of them gets. I don't.
Didn't you just blow that zombie up?
No, almost. He managed to save. He has a +2.
Oh, okay.
Barely
Here's
made
the
it.
attack.
Oh.
Rolled a 1 again, and a 1 and a 2. So.
You seem to be rolling a lot of 1s. Have I mentioned that so far?
Yeah.
I don't think Roll20 likes you today. Doubtful?
All right, I'm gonna pull out my my Kama, so I have a slashing weapon, and I'm going to slash at this one over here.
Right.
Just like myself.
And off goes his head as he rolls.
You could have still flurried.
No, I had to pull the weapon out.
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Need quick draw for that, sadly. And of course, after seeing that display, the other Gobbo Zombo doesn't really care. And is going to...
Roll a 1.
I think you're cursed, Rob. Just saying.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Does that hit?
It does.
Where does it bite him, DM? I need to know.
It doesn't bite him. He's thankfully, you wouldn't want that. But he's trying to hug you. Just hugs you really hard with his slam attack.
The poor guy just wants to be loved like everybody else.
Yes.
He's had a hard
Doesn't
day.
know how to show it. Hard few weeks of climbing upstairs and falling and climbing up more and miraculously just arriving as soon as the Pathfinders did.
Pure coincidence.
Yeah. Funny how that works. Which brings us to Benno.
I continue my bardic inspiration, make a 5-foot step back, and try to hit this creature with my long spear.
Yep. Oh, poor guy. Even with his damage reduction, that Cure Light Wounds left him so injured that will impale him
Great.
and kill him. He's too dumb to notice it for a while, but eventually he stops moving.
Ginny is up next.
Scary and creepy.
Congratulations. You found an entrance. You found an entrance that descends further down into the cellars beneath the Emerald Spire. They wind around quite a bit. You're not entirely certain if you want to go and explore them right now because they go just directly down into the darkness and there were zombies coming from there and it's not in your mission. So you sort of decide to report back on your findings, and the venture captain is quite pleased and notes that he's been sending people to the Emerald Spire all these times, and for once nobody died and nobody found out who the leader was, but that's okay. And that is it. The first level of the Emerald Spire is quite short, really. The only part that slows things down a little bit is the lack of
darkness.
The darkness. And for those of you too who haven't played it, would you like to know what was standing in that room?
Absolutely.
A bugbear with ranger levels with favored enemy humans.
I love bugbears.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and point blank, precise shot, and rapid shot, and weapon focus.
Yeah.
He will kill one. He will kill one human per round, but doesn't want to fight. He tries to parlay and will run away if you reduce him to half hit points of 26. So you only need to do a little bit to him before he runs away. He's got a ring of feather falling, and he basically jumps out the window.
Oh, sorry.
Which will still be on your Chronicles sheet as far as I know, because I don't think they vanish in modules or scenarios because you defeated the encounter.
Yeah.
Ooh, profession barmaid.
It's actually a plus.
Can you bring me a drink, lass?
It's actually a point 27. I'm sorry. So plus 7.
Yeah, it's nice. Profession barmaid.
27, and I will take the land.
Let's see.
I will take
Okay. Alright. Yeah, I'll need to.
land rush thing.
There is that I'm going to need to go over with for people who have never before been into the Emerald Spire. Let me see. I have your number. Let's just get those day jobs in there. 27. Nice.
I tell you, I'm a badass barmaid, I tell you that.
Yeah, and Rob's a gardener. Oh, cool.
I'm just using my perform. I think I could do, right?
Yep.
And mine.
You sucked at it, though.
I'm going to buy a wand of magic missile so I have more to do than days.
Yeah, that's
Just seriously.
That's going to be one of my first. That's going to be my first purchase, basically, as a wizard in core. Buy a magic missile wand.
No, on the Chronicle sheet for this one, there's like a really cheap wand of Cure Light Wounds.
Yeah.
The trouble is, I already got a wand of Cure Light Wounds with my last 2 prestige, so.
It scores. It only has 20 charges, so it costs like 300 gold. And you can buy Clanky's leg, Clanky's arm. Ooh, I think it was actually supposed to be his arm that was left. Anywho, it does the same thing. It's a masterwork club that costs only 150 gold instead of 300, with the downside that you can never upgrade it. Let's see, which is actually useful if you're not a melee character and want to like have a backup weapon. And cheap masterwork club, simple weapon. I mean,
yeah, it's good to fight skeletons.
If I'm swinging a weapon, something has gone horribly wrong.
Let's see, Captain. Yeah, got the day job of 11. I think you spent all your money on booze, sadly.
Nothing wrong with that, mate.
That's what it's for.
Absolutely.
Alright, I have all your day job checks. Now, the thing with the Emerald Spire, for those of you who have never played it before, is that there is an additional chronicle sheet, which is Land Rush. Every time you complete a floor of the Emerald Spire, you can purchase a little bit of land in the River Kingdoms. And the first one costs 2 prestige and does nothing, but it opens up the others. The easiest way of doing it is just I'm going to send you the sheets, and you can, rather than asking you to decide right now, basically after that you can start buying land, and that land gives you benefits. There are 3 unique tiles, and there are 3 tiles that there are multiples of. Multiples are given that they cost 2. Everything costs 2 prestige. One of them just gives you the 2 prestige back, just unlocks more areas and such. One of them gives you a cumulative +1 bonus on all day job. One of them gives you 1 prestige and 1 fame. So
But we have to do more Emerald Spire to get to those, right?
Yeah, so if you plan on doing a lot of Emerald Spire, this is good, but of course the first one does nothing. So if you're not planning on doing a lot of exploration in the Spire on this character, it's not really a good investment unless you start at least
Yeah. Do we have to decide now, or can we decide later to put the money into that, or the prestige into that?
You can decide. You can decide later. I'm just gonna mail. I'm gonna mail you the sheets. I will fill out the relevant thing that I need to fill out, and let you decide later. Because since you haven't seen them before, it's not going to be any useful to put you on the spot here and now to ask. I'll just send them along, and before you play the character again, you decide.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for GMing. I'm going to drop now. You got everything you need?
Yep. Thank you very much.
Was there any faction card stuff we need to worry about?
You feel free to ask me. Somebody was talking about resolving a combat without violence. That was done, yes. Yep. If anybody wanted to travel to the River Kingdoms, Liberty's Edge, you just did. And Grand Lodge, if you haven't been to the River Kingdoms, you just did.
Okay, I'll take the adventure in a nation other than Absalom for my Grand Lodge thing. Do you need me to put that in chat?
No. That's the thing I love the most about these things, is the fact that they are... You need to take care of them entirely yourself. It's complete.
All right.
Yeah, nothing.
There's
All right.
no more paperwork for us.
Nothing on the Sovereign Court applies. It's all... No, nothing. So I'm good.
Sovereign Court, sadly, doesn't really get to do much in the Emerald Spire at any level. They are all pretty much like this. It's a very old school dungeon crawl. There's literally nothing but a dungeon any sort of role playing added is going to be done by the GM. There's just rooms with stuff. Sure, why not? I'm going to be running. I've got some other tables that I promised to run this week, rest of the week, and a little bit more. I might manage it sometime, maybe late next week.
Okay,
I'm just not entirely sure.
On your Warhorn, I'll keep track of your Warhorn calendar thing.
Well, I'll send the 6 of you first to let you know if you want to go, because if you want to keep on doing the Emerald Spire, so that you can do that.
This is my Emerald Spire character, so.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you very much. I am